Real one, my guy. It's always good to see familiar faces, for sure. Oh, sure.
Welcome, everybody, to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Edge of the Map campaign. As always, I'm joined by Slow-Mo21.
Hey, how you doing?
Joe Cool.
I am here, baby.
The Clutches, Mrs. and Mr. AP.
Hey, yo.
And Ashley.
Hello.
And last but not least, Tim, Static Sevenfold.
Yo.
It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. We've been gone for Christmas break, Christmas hiatus, if you will, or holiday hiatus, however you want to say it. How was everybody's holidays?
Great.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
For sure.
Well, I would say my holidays were good if I wasn't laying next to this boat for months and months and months.
You lay right there next to that boat, ma'am. Just stay right there. We'll get to the boat. Don't worry about the boat right now.
Carter.
Is dead.
It's very much dead. He is very much exploded into a bazillion pieces.
Going, baby.
Wait, my Carter?
Joe, you weren't there with the finale, so yeah. We may need to catch you up on some things. Speaking of catching up on some things, where we left off at the end of season 1, our crew of misfit players drug themselves up out of the depths of the lava tubes into the dungeons of the castle in Kingsbrook. Through a secret passageway, led them directly into the dungeon that was holding the princess herself, out of sheer convenience. The party investigated the room, expecting traps, none to be found, with a single solitary cell locked up with the princess inside. At first, she was surprised to see you all there, questioning how you even got into the castle, but then quickly her whole personality changed as she would then begin to fear for what you being there meant. She told you to run. You didn't listen. Instead, you got her out of the jail cell, only to start to feel the heat and the fire of the room behind you grow. As smoke began to pour into the room, and the very essence of wooden furniture, crates, and boxes that littered the room engulfed into fiery flames, in walked Archibald Blackthorne himself, the smoke trailing underneath his cloak. You began to fight, but alas, it was too much for most of you to handle. The damage he was putting out was just astronomical. And though you held your own as best you couldn't help but get the feeling that he was toying with you, taking pot shots and taking it easy on you all, as he was enjoying this moment. And just as his enjoyment began to fade and you could feel the end encroaching in on you, as you could tell that he was tired of the whole situation and began to charge that eldritch blast in his hand, more powerful, the wall exploded on the dungeon, and Duskholm pirates began to flood into the very dungeon that you were in. Distracted by the moment, Archibald turned his attention to them and let that eldritch blast fly, as it immediately evaporated 8 of them as they come pouring through the wall. And after a moment, in strode a tiefling you were all very familiar with, as Captain Yuri in his large pirate hat with many colored feathers strode in and saved you all from the impending doom that was Archibald. Aboard the airship, as you're making your quick escape from the dungeon with your princess in tow, you watch as the land below you of Aether's Landing began to catch fire, as different buildings began to ignite in flames. And all you could hear were the curses of Blackthorn behind you as the airship took higher up in the air. He said that he would hunt you to the ends of the world, that he would destroy everything that you ever loved and ever cared about. And he started right there in Aether's Landing. Sky Bounty Tavern, a place that you had hosted many a times, was set ablaze once again. As you journeyed through the air above Aether's Landing, the very house that you all had called a home in town burst into flames. And as you made your way over the farmland, you saw the airship, Nellis's. Damn it, I'm choked up about it. Sorry. Here I am trying to tell it, and I'm still emotional about it. The Galewind burst into flames as the whole air vessel crashed into the moorings where it was anchored. As you all sailed through the air, you finally made your way to a pirate camp. And you were all silent as you boarded rowboats that took you further into an island, where you met Magnus, one of the chief officers of Duskholm. And he convinced you, or tried to, that he was not the Duskholm of old, that he was a revolutionary, and that Duskholm was on the brink of civil war, and that he wanted to be on the right side of history and the right side of a right Duskholm. The cousins were not enthused at all to be in the middle of a Duskholm camp, but stayed their blades, as Magnus made them an offer that was kingly. Aid us in our rebellion against the loyalists of the old Duskholm. And the day that I take the throne of Duskholm is the day I give you your kingdom back. And that is a mighty reward. Since that day, Nellis and Whisker Wrench have been hard at work in the airship repair yard, working on a new project. Damien and Vesper have been doing their best to stay out of Duskholm affairs and do what is required that doesn't directly help Duskholm on the island. Carrying crates and working as just helping hands. Valmora finally finding herself in servitude to nature once again on the tropical paradise, has become even more entwined with nature. And Moon quietly contemplating the world of all the dead and possible deads back in Aether's, strengthening her resolve with her God, and that she is on the right path. Time has passed, about 6 months since that day. You find yourself on the edge of another tropical island, one said to be accursed by an ancient and evil spirit. Whisker Wrench has led the party here in order to acquire an object, one that he hopes will power the airship and get it out of its moorings so that this crew can once again get back into the sky where they belong. And that is where we'll pick up this session.
Well, Whiskey, is this where we need to be?
By the way, Jolly, Luckies, and Eights have been thrown into the chat.
I did see that.
I don't
Don't forget to
think
test your rolls, everybody.
AP got one, so I'm gonna do a lucky for him.
You gonna do a test?
I feel myself getting stronger after all this manual labor.
Aye.
Wow.
Moon's only natural one, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you hear the sound effect? I love the sound effect so
did.
much. All right. So before we go any further, what do we got here? We got.
I gave Lucky's.
I gave
8.
everybody an 8.
All right, hang on.
And-
So we'll just go here. So that's 3 there. That's 3 to AP, 3 to Ashley, 4 to me. Man, we got 8s for days. Tim gets 2. And then you gave 1 to Slow? And then what else do we got?
I gifted 1 to Feds, and I gifted 8 to Feds and a Lucky to AP.
And I'll give the lucky back to Moon, so everybody got 1.
Okay. So everybody gets a lucky. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Moon got 2 Luckies because.
Oh, did you?
So,
Oh, good. Moon gets another lucky then.
All
so I
right.
got I got an extra lucky, and then I got an extra 1d8.
You got an extra D8 and an extra lucky. All right.
Let me go
Okay.
over our numbers again.
Hey,
Well,
just click
he
that
sent the
link.
link,
Yeah,
yeah.
the link is there. You guys can view my spreadsheet whenever.
Got you.
But anyway, back to the session. Yeah, Whiskey, I thought they said this island was cursed. I mean, it looks like any other
Cursed?
island we've ever been to.
I love
You don't
curses.
see that it's cursed right now doesn't mean it's not cursed.
Not to let your eyes deceive you, young one.
God, we're getting all counselly in here.
Damien, stop. Need you to roll me.
Stop.
I need you to roll me a
Stop.
perception check.
Oh dear God.
Shit.
Into the pickle pit.
Oh.
Damien, as you move forward, right at your feet, just before you step on that square, you see a half-submerged skeleton in the dirt. A sword grabbed in its hand, and its skull sitting on the dirt.
You said this island was cursed?
That's what the guys at camp was saying.
Well, I can somewhat agree. There's a skull here, as I kind of like just kick it a little.
How much of a kick do you give the skull?
Like, not hardly at all. Just trying to like move it just a tad, almost
Okay.
like rolling it.
As you move the skull out of the way, you see the fingers on the sword kind of slowly release its grip.
This island is already giving me the creeps. Well, are you all ready?
Stealth.
Might as well be.
Yeah. And I'm still.
Well, I know. Oh, sorry. I know you're all trying to be sneaky and whatnot, but I'm following the kid. He knows what we're after here. So,
Hey,
Whiskey,
I'll be
where are we
following
going?
you.
What are we doing? Hello? Earth the Whiskey. Kid. You brought us to this island. What are we doing here? What are we looking for?
I know what we're looking for. You just don't
Don't what?
you just I'll know it when I see it.
But it's here.
Are we on
That-
some wild goose chase? What?
That
No,
doesn't
we're
sound
not-
reassuring, Whiskey.
It's the best we got. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Have I led you guys into anything wrong before?
I mean,
Yeah.
have
Let
you
me think
ever
about
led
that.
us before?
Have you ever
Well-
let us into anything right?
I can lead us into the side of a mountain.
You got the point there, kid.
Watch your step, kid.
That plane flew in the side of the mountain. Call off search
Means,
party. No survivors.
Skeletons all over the place. I'll be following your lead in the shadows.
I mean, you could follow the lead in the front if you want.
Pick a
Always
side. Do you want to
left
tackle the
corner.
tree line to the left, or do you want to tackle the tree line to the right? What does your heart tell you?
Are you okay?
No.
Listen, he's been spending night and day in the damn airship garage over there with his book and with his head in the books and his tail in the machinery. And I don't even think this might be the first time he's been outside in months.
I think that air elemental may have rocked his world a little bit.
Here.
I mean,
Wait.
I'll just
Whiskey,
No,
are we
no.
here? Are we here looking for another one of those elementals? Is that what you drug us
yes.
out here for?
Yes.
You know
how do you
what's
expect to catch a damn elemental?
it's
You-
made of
are you-
wind.
Okay, and
My chalice only turns liquid into things. I don't think it can turn air into things.
if I can capture lightning in a bottle, I can capture a wind elemental.
I mean, I've seen what you can do with
Lead the way,
lightning,
Whiskey.
so I'm not worried.
All right.
During this time that we've been spending, I've acquired a few new things. Could I offer some advice, maybe a solution for this? Maybe
Well,
I can send Whisker in a dream state where he would be completely asleep and he would be able to roam about to search the new area, correct? But he won't be able to act upon it until he wakes up. And he would fully remember every
like,
single thing.
An astral vision?
Projection. Astral projection, more like. He experiences this world in the spiritual form, free of all physical boundaries. And with that, he would be able to scope out.
Or we could turn each other invisible and move on our merry way.
Fine with that too.
Whiskey, you're the lead here, so
Wait.
we gotta make a decision.
Did you say anything about the body being sunken into the sand
Yeah,
or the
it's
ground?
it's partially submerged. It's like an arm and his shoulder and like the head and like some ribs that are poked out onto the
I
ground.
roll perception to see if it was like quicksand or if it was buried like that.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Or would that be investigation?
Do an investigation because Damien has already perceived the skeleton.
Gotcha. How about a 12?
With a 12 on investigation, Vesper, as you look closer to it, you can tell that the ground around it is like it's not been manipulated. Like this skeleton has been here for a long time.
See. The sword is rusted, I assume.
Yeah, it's a very, very old and weathered cutlass of what you would call like a pirate antiquity. Something from the early days. But yes, very rusted. The handle itself is barely much more than rags and scraps as it is.
anything on this pathway down here in front of me.
Roll for perception.
Scary, scary.
With a 12 perception, as you look through the trees and the vines into the trail, you see a clear kind of path through the trees. You don't see any kind of ne'er-do along the way.
Okay.
Hey, Whiskey, where you going?
I don't know. This path looks kind of clear.
Well, maybe I'll accompany you on this.
As will I.
Vespa, what do you make of this?
I don't know. It's all very odd. Half sunken body,
At least
hexed
this
forbidden
pathway ain't
forest
got a
of sorts.
skeleton.
Oh, hey,
Let me,
Damon.
let me see what the old goo man has to say. Hey,
Well done, Mario.
you awake in there?
Always.
What do you make of this stuff?
I smell dark magic in this place. It makes me happy.
Duly noted. I don't even. What was his? Did we have a name for him? I don't remember if we had his name or not.
Hold on. I have it. Benedict.
Benedict says that there's a lot of dark magic in the area, so we should stay on our toes.
Hey, Vesper! Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, it's not that thick of a forest.
Yeah, but I thought that I should, make sure that you guys can hear us, because I don't want you getting lost.
All right, we're moving forward. We're one step at a time.
All right. Hey, did y'all see that weird thing?
No. What
Just
thing?
kidding. There wasn't a weird thing.
I hate you. I'm gonna,
I love you too.
I'm gonna see like a coconut fall from the tree. That was it. That was the weird thing.
Nellis will 100% whip the shotgun. Bam! Ah.
Don't worry,
Let's just
we
see
got it.
off the screen, right?
Whisker,
Yeah.
as you take a step along the path there, a single bony hand falls down kind of from a tree overhead of you, and it kind of drapes over your shoulder. As you move past it, its fingers and hands slip over your shoulder and just hang straight down.
What the hell? There's dead skeletons. And
Well, I mean, skeletons are usually dead, yeah.
I mean, not the living dead.
I'm just gonna
We've
keep my eyes
seen
closed
plenty of
and
them.
keep going.
It's okay, Whisker. Just watch your step. Keep your eyes open, dummy. I'm sorry, Whisker. That was not nice. You're not a dummy. You're very intelligent.
1, 2.
Is this some sort of stone wall right here?
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hang on. I forgot I have ads turned on. I don't want ads. There we go. Hopefully that takes care of that. I'm sorry, what, Joe?
Is this some sort of stone wall over here?
Yes. So as
Okay.
you guys are walking through the jungle, the ruins of a stone building begin to appear out of the very moss and leafery in the area. Even the ground around the building begins to shift from sand to this like kind of mossy cobbled dirt mixture. You can start to peer through the walls where there are holes, not necessarily big enough to cross through, but like definitely large enough that you can see through.
Wow.
This is just a wall in front of us. Yeah, it's not like a drop down or anything.
No, it's a wall. Yeah. Like
You guys see this?
right there would be like the
So-
end of the wall.
Run
I
into
see
the
a
wall.
wall with the passageway, but see, I told you we'd meet back up.
It seems to be a big circle.
Nellis blew a hole through a coconut. It was awesome.
You're the one that scared me and slapped me in the shoulder. What else was I supposed to do?
Blame
So that
Valmoria.
was-
She's the one who said there was creepy things in the forest.
So that was the loud bang, huh?
Wait, you
Bing,
didn't see
bang,
anything
boom.
creepy? There was a hand that touched me.
No. We just saw the skeleton that was half in the ground.
Death is nothing to be feared.
See? Death is nothing to be feared.
I have a great.
Take it from me. I've died twice.
I have a great perception here.
Obviously, you're afraid of it if you keep coming back to life.
That's
Well,
because
then,
nobody will let me
if that
rest
be the
in
case,
peace.
then I've been afraid of it for 8 of my 9 lives. All right, so like, I'm not excited to like get on that boat and go down to meet my creator or anything, you know. This place is giving me the creepers.
What did you say that you saw, Valmoria?
I don't know. I just got a really great perception. I'm just waiting on something to give me some
Oh.
kind of perception.
Valmora, as you peer through the rock hole here, and you begin to look into the interiors of this ruin, you see another skeleton laid out perfectly in the hallway before you. You also notice that the skeleton that was in the tree has fallen to the path behind you.
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna.
Guys, I see a skeleton inside the ruin, but also, if you would look about 6 o'clock, I think the skeleton, or maybe 7. I think the skeleton is doing some weird stuff.
Maybe 7.
I would see this guy,
mean
right?
it's
Because I have a
moving?
pretty.
Yeah, you have
Great
a
shot.
pretty good shot. Yeah, now that it's been
Well, this'll-
pointed out to you.
Yeah, this is standing with a weapon in his hand. I think we should prepare to do some damage.
Yeah, and Nellis, I think behind you, you should, yeah.
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 What are you doing here?
What are you doing standing? What are you doing
My
standing?
question to
Is
you,
there a-
Jolly, is it humanoid speech or just
Yes,
like, or is
it's
it like
common.
Okay, because I have a
Nellis
comprehend
will
languages.
be frozen as you are all staring at this thing behind him.
Hello. We come in peace. As I just put my sword down, but not away, just towards my feet, not like in a relaxed position.
You've never seen Cat of Nut Jungle. Cute kitty.
See,
As
Nellis,
this-
he thinks
as
you're
the
good, kitty.
skeleton-
Be nice.
I hope we are not getting ads on this. I turn
I
the
don't
ads
see
off.
anything.
Neither do
I
I.
don't see any ads.
Nothing on your channel as well.
If we get ads, that's gonna suck because that is not what I want.
I mean, I don't see ads on your stream or
Okay.
on mine.
If you see an ad pop up, let me know because I'll have to turn the stream off and restart it to.
Actually, I wouldn't see yours anyway, right? Because
You're subbed, yeah.
So actually, yeah. My stream, I think, may actually have ads on. I
Anyway,
should probably shut it off.
Just kind of speaking to myself in this kind of manner, like third person.
I'm going to just cast the entangle in the mix of the these woods and forests here just as a precautionary thing. Just in case we need them. I think that'll be a good thing.
Agreed.
Moon, you couldn't hear that. That was in my head.
Ah,
Look, Charles, they have 2 kitty cats.
What
Yes.
the fuck? I thought you said they were dead.
So who
Sorry,
were
we've
you
never
in your...
seen your kind before. How is it you're talking?
Yeah, how are you standing in... Who were you in your past life, more importantly?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't.
Remember. Pirates. We were pirates. Cursed to this land, we were pirates. Charles, do you remember? The captain. He had a cat, didn't he? He cared more for the cat than he cared for the crew. The cat over the crew. The cat over the crew. Left us here, he did.
I'm gonna kind of.
You would know who our captain is, do you?
You know
No.
which one's? Can you point out which one's talking?
This one right by me. I don't know who your captain is, but I can tell that you got some past trauma. Maybe a therapy session?
The cats. The cats, yes. We can't have any cats on the island.
No. I'm telling you, this is trauma. We can talk about this.
We can leave the cats on the boat.
Yeah, we can definitely... What boat?
Cats.
The one that you were sleeping in.
Yeah, true.
Excuse me, Madam Elf. Would you mind giving me the cat? The cat. Thank you.
Did you call
Here,
me a
kitty,
cat? No.
kitty.
Back up, buddy. Back up. Okay?
what do you want
The
with our
cats.
friends?
The cat's gotta go. The island has no cats. No cats means no captain. No captain means... No captain means... What? I don't remember. Hi. What are you doing on the island?
Do you need a new captain?
What are you trying to persuade?
I'm gonna roll my persuasion for my cake. I'm gonna persuade him that they're not cats.
All right. With an 18.
Hopefully their intelligence is low.
Actually, I mean, they got an 8. 8 intelligence is 6, so let's see. We'll do it at disadvantage. Okay.
Oh,
Not-
they're
These are
cats.
not cats.
Not
You're
cats.
sorely mistaken.
They... What
Cats
cat?
are friends, not food.
But they are furry. And they have tails. And
They're
whiskers. If not cat, what are they?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Now get on with your day.
Dogs. Captain never had a dog. Captain,
Ellis,
Captain
you're
never
a
had a
dog, aren't
dog.
you?
Captain never had the dog. Captain never had the dog.
And in that moment,
I cast Druidcraft, and right over here at this, you hear a loud screeching cat. A loud screeching cat. Meowing and everything. Sound like pain and agony. Just like that.
The captain's cat. The captain's cat. The captain's cat.
Interesting island you picked, Whiskey. Remember to wolf.
Guys, I
Bark
think
for
we
me.
think we should.
I'll
think
be
we should
whatever
go.
you want me to be, as long as it ain't with them skeletons.
Guys, I think we should go. It's
There's another skeleton.
it's only a matter of time before those bimbos find out.
What's a bimbo?
Not the time, Whisker.
I think it has to do with fuck.
We like both of those things, but let's keep moving.
Oh,
Moon?
little moon.
Did you discover something new?
We like both of those things, but let's move
It just
forward.
sounds like something Nellis would say.
Hello, sir. Person, how are you?
What are you doing here? Is this guy's place here, you wonder?
Yeah, what? Tell me more about this place. We just happened to come ashore and look for some shelter real quick. You know, it's a long voyage, and we saw an island. We figured we'd come and rest, but it's pretty desolate.
Sir, what is your name?
You talk too much, and you smell funny.
What is your name?
Let's go. That's the boost.
Bro.
Name. I have no name. Name
Okay, no name.
of the island. Captain.
Hey, no.
Captain. Captain. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Captain.
Come.
Yeah,
Come,
yeah.
you.
No,
You must meet the captain. Come with me.
But wait. No, wait. No name. I heard there was a cat over there on the shore.
No. Come with me. You come to captain now. Come meet the captain.
I am the captain.
Should follow, lead the way. I will follow.
Yes.
Come, Val.
Yes,
we
come.
can meet our new friends.
Come meet the captain.
Can I
Okay.
roll a insight just to see if he's trying to lead us to a trap?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, please.
How about a 20? Dirty.
Dirty 20. As you peer at the skeleton, he genuinely is confused about your presence on the island, and he is bringing you into the ruins further and further. He does not. It's hard to detect any kind of deception in the skeletal because it does genuinely feel like he's trying to lead you somewhere.
Okay. Even if I cast comprehend languages on myself?
I mean, he's speaking common.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Maybe you can decipher around his words, his linguistics.
Hey, Nellis, you gonna bring up the rear?
I think someone should stand behind Nellis for these guys. Don't like cats. I mean,
All right, I'll do that. I'll bring up the rear, Nellis.
hello. How? Oh,
Wait here.
what is that?
Wait here. Wait here. I'll tell the captain. You're here.
Aye. As I will wait here and perceive the area with a
Nellis, scoot up a little bit.
23.
Mm.
There you
Any of
go.
this- I'm gonna whisper while I perceive the area. Does any of this look familiar?
Can I do an investigation if I understand anything that this room is?
Yes, go right ahead.
Hey, not what I needed, but I'll take it. Easy.
Moon, with a 13, as you begin to look around the courtyard, you realize that you're inside some sort of ancient building. The statues along the walls and everything depict different stages of life. You could see, statues of the young coming into the world. You could see age and progression, and then you see death and passing.
I am gonna turn around
Do I
and touch
notice the
Alice's shoulder.
coffin?
So there is like a wall right here, like at the top of the steps, like this is all a wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if anything, I should be more like this.
But this,
I'm gonna.
isn't this a coffin?
It's a statue.
Mm.
So with that, I'm gonna turn quickly, touch Nellis on the shoulder, and give him invisibility,
Hey, Whisker,
and
come
tell
here.
him to be quiet. And then I also rolled a 23 on perception when we got in here, or when he told me to wait.
Yeah, Whisker, come here. Let me touch you real quick so you can go invisible. There you go. Just be quiet.
I forget that there's not like a generic invisibility. It's just toggle visible. All right, Whisker, me and you, part of the Invisible Club, okay?
Oh dear Jesus! All right.
Well, the hell are we waiting on?
The captain.
Skeleton.
Just
The
wait.
captain.
Just wait.
The captain will be with you shortly. The captain. What is happening to my controls? This is not what I want. There. Fuck it. The captain will come to you shortly. Wait here.
Okay. Well,
Why is he going back?
Damien, let's regroup here. Let's regroup. Let's not move.
What is he? Is he some kind of guard or something?
The captain, he says, eh?
Yeah.
He seems
Whiskey,
like a guard.
wherever you are, look for whatever you need here. I would love to get out of here as soon as we could.
This is. I think this might be.
Well,
might
I'm
be
not
a
one to
place
really
of-
wait if that guy
of
left the
birth
area.
And then end of death.
Spiderwebs over there. I'm gonna go this way. I shall follow you, Moon.
I wonder what kind of things are in the area.
Actually, can I check this statue for any significance? Would that be like religion or history or?
Well, if you listen, Moon knows already.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm sorry. I probably should do investigation.
Bum, bum, bum.
Damn.
Moon, would you care to take this opportunity to explain to everyone else what you know about the statues?
Yeah. Have you guys seen the statues here along the walls?
No.
Yes.
They're of every life stage. And here, this is death. I think that we are in a tomb.
Are you saying that we're in your god's burial place?
Not my god's burial place, but a burial place.
Could just
Moon?
be a temple or a shrine.
Moon, why does this one look like a cat?
Well, do I have to do a history check?
Yes. Moon, with a 14 on your history check, as you begin to look at the architecture in this place, you can tell that this cat statue, as well as the sarcophagus inside, are not from this area. You can tell that these come from a more arid climate, a desert climate, and the fact that they're in this lush tropical forest is something of befuddling to you. The cat itself is a representative of the guardian that would take the dead across the land of mist, and a different religion and a different culture. But to find it out here in the middle of all of this just lush tropical island is something that is confusing to you.
I'm gonna relay that. I don't think that that this is natural. This is clearly from a religion that does not belong to this climate. The statues here, especially of the Sphinx, is much more common in desert terrain.
In desert?
Whoever brought this here, I don't know why they would do such a thing.
Isn't this something sort of similar to a Sphinx?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Ah, sorry. I was distracted. But
You're okay.
but correct me if I'm wrong though, but aren't there some sphinxes in the jungles?
Well, this all has to do with the cycle of life and coming to death.
Mm-hmm.
Valmora,
This is religious.
Valmora, if I may interject, yes, the Sphinx is a universal symbol. It's used in many religions as a messenger or a carrier of some sort. What Moon is referencing here is that the physical material that this specific Sphinx is made out of does not belong on this island. Somebody carted this whole Sphinx from wherever it was to this temple.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that the Sphinx is it's not the history of the Sphinx itself. It's that the physical sculpture does not belong on this island.
Gotcha.
Well, surely this was brought many, many, many years ago. I mean, look at it, the condition of it.
Yeah. Look at it. It's covered in vines and it's got spider webs everywhere, hanging all over the place.
It certainly has been here a while.
Vesper,
I wonder if this was the captain's cat.
will you come over here?
An interesting room indeed.
Watch your step. Do you see this thing?
What the hell? What is it wearing?
Roll for investigation.
I
Damien,
will also do the same.
let me get the camera in here so that chat can see what you all are befuddled about.
Touchdown.
They're
Damien,
befuddled about a touchdown?
Damien, as you and Vesper are looking, you see a desiccated human body laying on the ground, wearing the garbs of a sailor, and especially one of stature. Perhaps it was a captain, or even something as fancy as an admiral. But the rot and decay of the body seems to be almost satiated by this giant golden mask over the head of the body.
The captain, I presume.
Yes, it looks that way. I don't know if I would touch the thing on its face. What the hell is that?
Are you picking up any dark magic from this mask there, Benedict?
Yes. Thick like pudding. I can feel it.
I will cast Divine Sense.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affecting the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. So, as far as undead go, you now know the presence of the skeletons that are in this area.
Mm-hmm. Can I detect anything from this thing right here?
As you are using your divine sense on it, you can see just this absolute like black fog or mist pouring out of the backside of the mask around the dead body's neck and everything, as it just like kind of seeps against the floor and dissipates slowly around it.
Vespa, come here, look at this. As I kind of point closer to it.
Well,
What do you presume of that? Come on, take a look.
anything that's in my book where I got the entity, I know, so I don't have to pull the book out, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I did an investigation on just
Yeah.
looking to see.
I did as well.
Moon with an 18. Hang on. I don't know who put that grid down.
I
Boop.
did it for detect magic.
Oh, you did cast Detect Magic. Valmora, as you cast Detect Magic in the area, you feel a very strong pull towards the back of the ruins. You start to see the familiar, like, kind of fuzzy tingles or, fairy lights, if you will, towards the back of the ruins.
So like right here?
Yes, towards the back, yes.
Okay. I'll let you do the investigation and I'll do what I'll do.
Moon, as you do an investigation, as you're looking at what Damien and Vesper are looking at, you see the mask and you immediately recognize it as one of the Faceless.
Oh my god! Move.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, Moon.
He's of
She
the
seems-
faceless.
She seems very eager.
He's of the
Someone pers-
faceless.
For someone so small, she can move pretty quickly.
We better get inside,
Moon.
Whisker.
I would appreciate you explaining a little.
This
Wait.
mask.
Before you explain though, I would be wary of the back of the ruins. There is a lot, and I detect a lot of magic that is pulling at the very back of the ruins.
Perfect. One step at a time. Moon, what do you mean this is I thought the Faceless had no face.
We have something to worship. You have seen the many faces. Yes, the statue that I worship that scared you so much.
I don't get scared that easily.
This is of the faces.
Interesting.
So we should pick it up?
I'm not going to touch it at all. That
Ditto.
would be up to Moon. Even though I really don't think you should.
But also,
Strange. There's this ooze or weird stuff pouring out of it. The back of the mask.
They would not see it because you notice that with your divine sense.
Okay.
Damien, have you gone mad?
Oh, then there's stuff pouring out of the mask. Moon. These wouldn't be animating, right? By putting it on somebody. They couldn't bring somebody back, correct?
Nothing can bring anybody back from the dead.
I don't know. I have this Dark Arts of Healing book. I'm sure I could figure something out.
Should I roll a history check?
No, whatever you need to know, you intrinsically know it. So just ask away, and I'll tell you.
What would the answer to his question be?
The mask itself does not animate the dead. In fact, it is a vessel used for communicating with dark entity such as the God of Death or others. It's kind of like your shrine is, only it's more personable.
And then I'll just relay that.
Do you mean if I climb
leave
in
this
it,
one
I can
to
meet
you.
Moon's God?
I would
It is not
advise
a
not
direct connection to the god. It is of personal value to connect within yourself.
Value, like I can sell it?
Whiskey, bad idea. Is this what you're looking for?
This is,
Oh, sorry, Nellis. I didn't see you there.
I was wondering why you have a crooked tail, Nellis.
Ah. Well, as many times as I get stepped on with being invisible, you know.
I know. Hang on.
Nah, I've had enough of that. Don't touch me with it. Besides, look at this. Look at these books in here.
That's exactly what I was just looking at. I love books, as you know.
Yeah, well, how about I'm the one that do the reading this time? The last time you picked a book out from the library, you got cursed.
I have another book I haven't even read yet. You want to see it?
No, thank you.
He got cursed.
Yeah, why do you think the pudding monster that seeps out his eyeballs came from?
His name
Oh, you
is
mean this
Benedict.
guy? And I'm just gonna like pull my flask out that's got a little bit of Benedict in it and shake it real hard.
Can you please not do that near me
Does
so
he
much?
feel it when I do this? And I'm
You
gonna
know,
shake
I feel
hard.
it in my brain.
I'll save that for later.
Moon,
Oh,
most of
please
these
do.
books over here talk about like communicating with dead, talking to the ancients. This one even is like here is like a book on ancient creatures. This guy here was doing some serious studying.
Ancient creatures?
Yeah, like it looks like kind of like a handwritten journal a little bit. Like he talks about
Could
genies
this
and
possibly be a former shrine to that of the old god or death?
What do I call?
I wouldn't say that it is a shrine. It's definitely a tomb.
I rolled investigation to check these things on the sarcophagus of sorts.
As you peer at the sarcophagus and you look closer, you see that the eyes of the character have been gouged out and that big chunks of the mask are missing where the eyes were. So you can only assume that maybe that tomb robbers had been in here and that there may be jewels or something that they had dug out very carelessly.
Well, whatever was placed on this face of this is missing. Somebody disturbed the ruins here. Not a smart move by whoever did so.
Whisker, what was your
So where the hell
investigation
does-
for?
Come from?
The creatures in the book. See if what I'm looking for is in the book.
Whisker, with the 21, what you are looking for, you did find in the book. And because you touched the book, I'm going to take your invisibility away.
Whatever. Always taking my fun stuff away.
Right.
Guys, this book talks about the air elemental that I'm looking for here.
So you are looking for an air elemental.
Well, I need two to run the new ship. I've got one.
Interesting.
And if I do may ask, how exactly, if we find this air elemental, do you plan on hauling it back to the ship?
I said it earlier. If I can capture lightning in a bottle, what makes you think that I cannot capture an elemental?
I'm not.
Yeah, but how?
I guess more my question is this gonna be like a one and done? Like it's the Whisker show? Because how are we supposed to fight the wind?
very carefully.
Whiskey, do you think that this would fall under this enchantment that I have? I mean, it says weather manipulation. If it's a air elemental, you think that would occur with it, right?
It's possible.
Nah. You see, Damien, that's weather manipulation. Air elemental is just the physical embodiment of air. It doesn't manipulate weather.
Well, it's worth a shot.
So what you're saying is it has a physical body?
Well, it's the physical manifestation. Like, have you ever seen a fire elemental, guys?
No.
Anyone? Nobody? What about a rock elemental?
Should I do a history check to see if I would have read it in scrolls?
Sure, you could. Moon with a 19. You know what Nellis is talking about. Like, it's not... Elementals are a physical embodiment of that element. So when you think of an air elemental, it's literally like, it looks like air that forms a physical self. However, it's still just air. Fire elementals are very much the same. Yes, they choose a humanoid figure to represent, and that is because air elementals are trying to communicate to other beings on the plane. So they feel like they take the embodiment of them as in a form of comforting to make them communicate better.
Okay.
Anyway. Moon, what about this mask?
It won't hurt you.
All right.
Put it on.
Nellis is going to reach down and pick it up.
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on.
Now, Vesper, the last time I put jewelry on, it turned out real bad. Picking it up, if
Whoa,
Moon
really
says I
good.
can pick it up, I'm going to pick it up.
Yeah, you put a crown on and we lost a crewmate.
Yeah. Anyway, as Nellis picks the mask up, the face of it, like the whole body kind of like heaves up off the stone a little bit, and then like that like suction noise, like as it pops off, and then just this desiccated corpse hits the ground again.
Can I still see the stuff pouring out of the mask?
Yeah, it's still coming out of the back of the mask.
Now let's just be wary of it. I don't trust it. I'm sorry, Moon, but
Now here, Nellis is gonna wrap it up in a piece of cloth
if
that he
you're
has.
seeing something that we aren't, then it's no insult to me. I know you don't mean it as a slight to my god.
I do in every emotion.
well, that's
I'm kidding, Moon.
Here,
I knew you were.
Nellis is just gonna hand you the wrapped mask, Moon.
When I touch it, I don't know what to roll to see if I can see what Damien is seeing.
So
Or if I'm
what
not, like,
what
capable at
Damien
all.
is using, he's using his paladin abilities to detect good and evil. So by detecting the evil of the mask, he's seeing the black pour out of it.
Moon, just put it in your pack. We could look at it later.
You could throw it on an enemy and see what happens.
Or not.
Like one of those Duskholm fellers that you try to fight at the bar every night.
Moon just slips
Well-
it in her pack.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna walk around this corner and see what's here. Yeah,
What exactly are you looking at? The box?
this chest. Yeah, the box, chest, box, shelf, whatever you just want to call it.
It is a locked iron chest, and it has a single padlock on it.
Well, I doubt it'll work. However, I got 56 keys to try.
I will save you the hassle. Those 56 keys only work in 8th years.
I know.
Could you imagine though, just a random fucking, hey, this one works. Click, click.
That would be awesome.
Oh, those 56 keys belong to 8th year's landing. That's funny shit though. I knew as soon as you were like, this probably won't work, but hey.
I don't think I have anything to try and pick this lock. What would I need to pick the lock? Would a crowbar work? That would be more
Sleight of
strength
hand.
check, right? To break it. Yeah, screw it. Why not? How's about a 22?
22 will get you into the box.
Hell yeah. Did I curse us all or did I find some good shit?
As you finagle the padlock off and open up the lid of the box, you find several wrapped scrolls, leather with papyrus on the inside. You find a small trove of jewels, and you find one vase.
Any significance to them? Should I do an investigation to see what kind of scrolls, or is it just like this is just a generic item?
The scrolls are somewhat generic. They are written in a kind of hieroglyphic language.
Well, it's a good thing I cast comprehend languages earlier.
Oh, you did comprehend language. Okay, it talks about the life events of a famous adventurer, one known across the deserts. Speaks about his manipulation of time and how he encountered and conquered the Jinn and saved an entire area from the wrath of the Jinn.
Guys,
It's interesting story about Jinn on these scrolls, plus a few gems in a vase. If anyone is interested, Val, I know you like plants. Maybe you want to put one in a vase.
no, not from this island. That's okay.
Not from this island, she says. That's the most
Damn, she shut
Valmora.
that down
That's the
quick.
most Valmora answer I've ever heard. She's denying
Bump into
plants
him and
because
cause him to drop it.
But I do have one thing. We've been here quite an awful lot. I mean, we've been here for a long time, and the captain sure has not shown up yet.
Are you sure
Agreed.
that's not the captain?
Oh, I'm quite sure that's not the captain.
I mean, it does
He's the only
look
body
like
out
a
here,
captain.
and
Do
he
you
did
guys
come up
not-
here.
Do you guys not remember earlier the two skeletons that said that captain left them here?
well, if the skeleton wasn't referring to the masked man on the floor, what about in the box?
I'll open it.
No.
No, she said just instantly.
Actually,
no.
I do think we should open it.
You disturb the dead?
No, not disturb. We're opening it. We don't have to touch it.
That's disturbing the dead. This is a tomb.
I will agree, Valmoria. That is disturbing the dead.
All in favor of opening the sarcophagus? Say
Disrespect.
I
aye.
Well, time out here. before I throw stones or whatever, because I have an incredibly terrible streak of picking things that are bad for us. Whisker, is your air elemental gonna be in the box?
It's an awful lot of pressure.
That is an awful lot of pressure.
I don't know. I think we just do it as I start to get ready. I start cracking my knuckles, loosening up my shoulders.
Yeah,
There's a 50-50 chance that.
I don't want to ruin your relationship with all of us, Vesper.
Just hold on a minute there. You don't need to grab
There's
everything
a
you see.
50-50 chance.
I kind of
While
have
we're
to
talking-
do.
Disturbing
while
a
we're
tomb,
talking-
that is what this is.
We're
Well,
already
I
in
wouldn't
the
say-
tomb, though.
I wouldn't say
Already-
that he's going to ruin his relationship with all of us.
I didn't
mean,
steal
some
the
of us
mask.
Certainly will with me.
I didn't steal the mask off a dead guy.
If my
But
opinion
Moon.
matters, I want you to open the box. Please, Vesper, I need you to open the box.
Benedict wants me to open the box, everybody. I think we should open the box.
But Moon, there's like an extreme amount of energy that's coming from the
Vesper.
sarcophagus.
Yes, Whiskey. It is your trip after all. I value
Probably
your
not
opinion.
good energy.
There's a
You want
50-50
to release
chance
something that
the
was entombed?
the air elemental could be in there. But if something really bad happens to the party, there's 100% chance I will make a machine and give you a constant headache the rest of your life.
Okay, Moon, I got a question. What if I put the sarcophagus in my bag of holding?
When we open it, no, that would be worse, I think, than just opening it here.
Its peace has already been disturbed since it was moved from its original placing. And
Damien,
now you
why is
wanna
your pocket
put
glowing?
it. I don't
Well,
know if moving it will cause us anymore.
What do you mean?
Just look at these
glowing?
skeletons roaming around. That's unnatural. It
know.
may just
Something's
be
glowing in
because
your
of this
pocket.
dark energy here.
But if
They
it's
may be
already been
cursed.
moved, if it's already been
We
moved,
don't need to be cursed.
we're just moving it back, Moon. We just gotta figure out where to put it, so we gotta open it.
That is not true.
Is this the same Moon that we met? Is this the same Moon from
not
months ago that
true.
we met?
Is this moon?
You
wait,
have
same
never
moon.
like.
This is the only moon I know.
It's just
No.
because I'm disagreeing with you.
No, Whisker. There was a very different Moon.
It's
Is more than
because
one
I'm
moon?
disagreeing with you.
Is it a
Vesper,
full
is this
moon?
what you want?
Well, I
Is that-
mean,
I haven't
I
yet
know that
disagreed
people
with
can
you up until this
change.
moment.
does that mean you were different too? I mean, you seem to hit on Damien an awful
Listen,
lot.
this is what the sarcophagus wants to tear us apart.
No, I'm
You seem to hit
saying.
on Vesper a lot.
I know that
should
I
say.
cannot stop you,
Yeah, Vesper.
but I'm not
No.
going to participate.
No, I'm not gonna
Let me read
touch
your
the
book.
sarcophagus.
I love books.
But what I'm
Yes,
saying, Moon,
just-
or Whisker,
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
as confused. So, if you find
Whisker-
anything out, let me know.
This was a Moon that didn't know what like having sex was.
No, but this is the moon that I know, and she knows about death. I don't know. She's telling us to leave death alone.
While the bickering's going on, I'm gonna just read Damien's enchantment book.
I like how you're the one that stirred the pot and then you just took a step back like, cool.
Yeah, of course. I gotta let the party decide. I already voted. If they're gonna argue, they know where I stand. I'm down to open it.
Moon
I
already
think we-
voted too. She took a step back from everything.
I think we should respect Moon's wishes.
I have no idea what's going on.
All right. Well, hey, here's what I got to say. Like Whisker said, there's a 50% chance that his win thing is in this box. That there's a 100% chance that would you say something about a machine? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we'll just keep looking, and if we don't
And
find
I
it,
think we come back, right?
then we can come back, right?
There's a 100% chance that I'm not gonna touch this because I want to stay good friends with Moon. I will respect her wishes as I would do as anybody else in the team would ask.
What if we put the mask on top of the sarcophagus?
You
Where
are
the
still
missing
disturbing
pieces.
the dead. You are still
Well,
disturbing.
you already disturbed the dead. You took a mask off of the
wait.
guy.
I didn't touch him.
No, I just meant as a general, like the group took the mask off of the dead guy.
Well, maybe Vesper, you should be more specific because I took
I'm
a
I'm
very
sorry, Val.
high
I did not mean
offense.
to hurt
You
your
know-
feelings, but
You know, Vesper,
Give
that,
me a hug.
I
That's-
think I should
Everybody stop
clarify
arguing.
just a little bit.
plus we loot
Dying
dead
and-
bodies all the time.
This is a religious act to bring one closer to the next stage in life. Entombing is meant to be done on purpose and to entomb and never be disturbed again. This
Okay.
man here, he's just dead. He's not connected to anything.
But he's wearing a mask that connects him to things, and this thing is missing a face.
I mean, Vesper's got a good point. Does the mask fit on this thing?
I will take it out and place it.
Also, Damien, take your book back. I'll read it another time. 1 second. Let's see what's going on here.
Moon, as you take the mask and you kind of, while you're stepped up on a stone nearby, you kind of hover it over the sarcophagus, and you're kind of holding it and you twist it around a little bit in your hand, and you do see that the mask and the sarcophagus line up. So this mask is definitely the chunk that was taken off of the face of this thing.
Now who's disturbing the dead? Just saying.
The face belongs to this tomb.
I think she's actually
place it down.
restoring.
If you feel uncomfortable placing it down, I will do it. I promise not to open the sarcophagus.
No, Vesper, we don't need you getting into any more stuff.
Place it down before he has a chance.
I wasn't gonna take it. I'm just saying I'm willing to take the extra step if some are not willing.
Moon,
it's okay,
as
she's
you
already placed
replace
it.
the mask onto the sarcophagus, it fits in just perfectly, and you hear rumbles in the temple. You could feel it in your feet. It's not enough like an earthquake, but you feel the vibration around the sarcophagus as it rattles ever so slightly, and then it just stops.
Well, that was everybody okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So we
still
were
have all 9
afraid
lives.
to mess with the dead. Then we put the mask on,
What do you see
and
now,
things rumble.
Damien?
Can I see anything different?
Damien, as you are sensing good and evil, you see that the black that was behind the mask is just, you don't see it anymore. You still detect that there is darkness about the sarcophagus, but not nearly as much as when it was laying on the floor and it was just pouring the black out.
Well, I will relay that.
I see. He is at
Interesting.
peace.
Hopefully. That rumble didn't sound so good.
So that's that. We put the mask back and move on.
I'd say so.
Has anyone seen any tools here?
I mean, there's a hammer here on the floor and a pickaxe and a shovel.
But what's the rumble? I just so many things.
So many
We do
things.
plan to go further in, yes?
I mean, we need to find this elemental, and clearly the mask did not open nor provide one. I would did a back door open perchance? Maybe it was a door opening or a passageway?
Why are we getting his elemental again?
Or our new ship, because the gale wind is no more.
As pounding can be heard from inside the sarcophagus as you all stand around it.
I told you should have let me open it.
Nice job.
What do you-
We brought
what's-
the dead back to life.
I didn't do anything. Moon, what would you like me to do now? It is, it wants out. And, it's gonna
Pretty
get there no matter
please.
what we do.
Pretty please let the dark thing out.
And it doesn't look like there's something dead in there. It seems pretty alive.
It
So is that
not
still against your
secured,
religion?
so if I'm gonna take your lead on this, it's your religion, it's your way of things. I can open it, or it can open itself.
Oh!
Let's fucking go.
Oh
love the
yeah!
Did you
love
hear
the
it?
Fanfare.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta change the music up for this.
What is that?
It's the confetti cannons.
Oh, okay.
The fanfare went off for her rolling a 20. Moon, with your religion check of a 20, you know that restoring tombs that have been desecrated bring you a lot of good karma in the world. You understand that, tombs are the final resting place of the physical manifestation of people before they go to meet the god of death. You understand that not all religions, practice the same way, but in the end, the physical remains of people are usually treated the same. There's some sort of ceremony, there's some sort of resting place, and you know that there are certain taboos around it. This, however, speaks differently. This speaks of something living inside the tomb. Something is not resting. If it is pounding on the inside of this box, it is not at rest.
A being is alive.
And it's trapped.
This is not to be closer to death, but a being trapped inside.
What's the move?
Everybody wanted to open it. Prepare for battle, I guess.
For a battle?
We don't
Are you
know what
so-
we're gonna get into if we open it.
I,
Thank you, Dolly.
I'm always going to be on guard.
Aye. Then, everyone get in position just in case.
Once you push it open, jump back.
All right. Hey, kid, get your little whatever it is trap ready in case it is your air elemental.
All right.
All right.
As Nellis
Ability or saving?
Nellis is loading salt shotgun rounds.
Ability or saving?
4.
For opening this thing.
Once you touch it, you will realize that it opens rather easily.
Oh, so I don't have to do a strength check. All right. 3, 2.
On guard.
Did you
As
just say
I-
on God or on guard?
I said on guard.
Both.
On God. So I am going to give it a light shove, as if, actually trying to push it, not trying to throw it off, but as if I didn't know the weight, so I gave it a good amount of force, not knowing how heavy, obviously, or how light it would be to open.
As you push the lid, and the very first crack of the lid, all of a sudden just, and the lid falls over on the ground. You just see this spew of black energy as it pours out into the room like a cloud and begins circling the top of the room, and it quickly finds its way out into the courtyard where you guys were at earlier.
Ah, shit.
Benedict, that looked much like your kind of ooze.
Yes, it is what I thought. It is a djinn. His energy will give you as much power.
Guys, it's a djinn. We should probably go see what the hell's going on outside. As I take off in a dead sprint.
Then I'm following in.
You look familiar.
What the fuck?
Hello. I'm just gonna do like move my fingers like a hey. Welcome back.
Yeah, here we go. This sounds like nothing that I like. Very good.
Let's do arcane.
I guess I have you all to thank for releasing me from my slumber.
Well, good morning. How'd you get trapped in that thing?
200,000 years. Oh,
That is a long time to be
I
sleeping.
see that the desert has grown lush again.
Not quite.
Peculiar. You are not the normal that I am accustomed to seeing. Your frames are far too fair, your ears are far too long, you are far too short, you are far too pale, and those two are far too hairy.
Told you, Harry.
Well, I'm not surprised. Times change and people do as well. So, what brings you to this slumbering isle?
Well,
We wanted to meet you.
Speak up, Whiskey. Don't be afraid. Be a big pussycat.
Daddy cat's more like it.
Well,
You two better quit.
We're looking for an errand mental.
an air elemental. Mana infested in the ground itself, I see. You seek such a monster. But why?
Because I need a second one to power a ship.
You've already enslaved one and you seek another.
One doesn't give me enough power.
My gosh. Whatever will you be powering that requires multitudes of elementals?
A pair. I don't need a bunch. Just two. A giant ship, instead of being on the water, will be in the air.
You see, we got into a tussle and somebody destroyed our airship.
Airship. Wow. I've been gone a long time, apparently. You're telling me your kind fly through the air like a bird.
Yes, and through the sea. And I'm sure there's other crazy.
Our ship don't flap up and down like a bird. It just kind of sails.
I have to see this for myself. I'll be right back.
Well,
You know, if he would have just given me the air elemental, we could have showed him really quickly.
I'm sure he'll be back any second. Damien, this isn't our
Did you
first
know
Gene
that there are
experience.
ships flying in the sky? Holy crap!
That's what I'm telling you. I need another elemental.
My timing must be off. There's no way that you all have conquered sky travel at this point. What is your usage of Madge?
Your timing may be off.
Are you talking like this?
So you zoo, you know the ways of weave.
Yes, as do I, but
Have you conquered your wishes then?
Say that again.
Have you conquered wishes then?
not yet.
So your kind are still slave to the three wishes, yes?
I don't believe I know what you're.
Is that any
Would I know
99
this?
lives?
Would it be possible? Would I know this from reading the scrolls from the chest?
I would say that Vesper, you probably have a good idea if you read thoroughly enough in the scrolls that it talked about how this adventurer had bested the Jinn at their own game.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I will take your silence as that the old kind have not conquered my wishes then. Very well.
There have been some that, I mean, from scriptures that I've read and other things where Jinn have been, as you say, wished upon and fulfilled.
You see, to be Jen is to be a consummate slave to the weave itself. We change reality for the betterment of mortals, but it is not for the betterment of ourselves. You see, your kind are slaves to the wishes. You have now broken your chains from them. You still desire to change your reality instead of accepting it for what it is. And likewise, djinns such as myself are trapped. Party trinkets to be released and wished upon and then disappeared again.
What
So
if
is
we
that-
released you?
So that is why you've released me, is it not? You wish, therefore I must grant.
No, we had no
Making any
idea.
sense?
What was inside?
Moon, tell him more about the mask and what it could be.
And your god.
Yeah, and why were
Do
you
you
trapped in
know
there in the
of the
first place?
Order of the Faceless Men?
Faceless men. I am not familiar with this term.
Okay,
How did-
I go on my typical rant.
So you are a follower of the veil itself, then?
Yes, I have met him many times.
Changing his name does not change what he is to do. Why he shows himself to mortals while they still walk this plane is beside me, and not for my
if you-
realm to judge.
What if you defy him?
None defy death. In the end, all will succumb to the veil.
What if they go to the void?
The veil, the void, all of the infinite blackness, it all manifests back into the weave.
But what if they don't?
And then they would become corrupt, angry. It would be dark weave at that point. And then eventually, over time, they would degrade to the point where they are no more themselves, and thus return to the weave once again anyway.
What if they had a
So-
vessel?
You speak as if you understand me. Do you have some knowledge to what I say?
Perhaps.
You
I just have
harbor
a question.
corrupt weave.
Yeah,
Um,
no.
I have
No one-
questions too.
No one's going to focus on the fact that he was locked away for 200,000 years?
It's
Well,
strange.
Actually,
You
from what I
have
have seen,
been
it probably is
moved,
longer than that.
Jin.
Seem to have lost track
But-
of time.
Track of time? I mean, you were trapped in that thing, if I'm not mistaken, and you said it was once a desert. Is that the reason why this statue is here in that sarcophagus?
You know, I remember there being vast tracts of land around here.
You're on an island.
I'm on an island.
Surrounded by
Yes.
ocean.
Stand by while I...
He knows something. He hasn't attacked us, so I think he's a good djinn so far.
Aye. Let's hope it stays that way.
Where'd he go?
Where
away
is
for
the
1 second.
Qatar?
The who?
The Qatar. The Great Desert. The one of endless spans.
Nellis, you're the traveler here. Do you know what he speaks of?
Hey,
Wait.
I never had a no Qatar before.
Hold on. Now that it looks, you guys see this sand is different. It's not the normal structure that you would get from a jungle. So I can see where he can say that where's the desert, but no, sir, this is not the desert. This is definitely anything far from a desert.
I realize that, my pointy-head friend. How did I come to be in this place? I remember being laid to rest in a desert, the Qatar, the greatest of all the sand seas.
We found you and opened your tomb. We don't know how you got here.
It's also
I think the skeletons in
200,000
the
years
area may
later.
know.
Yeah, but it's also 200,000 years later. I mean,
It's true.
Something's bound to
Grave
change.
robbers.
Do
erosion
we
and-
really want to go talk to the skeletons that have a cat problem?
No.
Well,
Did you
there
say
is
something
one.
about Dark Weave?
It appears there's one right behind you.
Well, there's a skeleton behind me? Oh, great heavens! Protect me, cat people. You seem
they're
inferior.
actually dogs.
You seem inferior. They're actually dogs.
I know of dogs, and I know of cats, and these are definitely cat people.
Shh. The skeletons don't know that.
Oh.
They could talk, by the way.
They talk. They are but bone. They have no flesh upon them.
Hey,
And no muscle, but
what was your name again, Mr. Magic Genie Man?
My name. What? I've already told you my name. Don't worry about it.
I can't remember. What was your name?
I've not mentioned your name.
Of course I have.
What's your name?
You just said that you were a genie. That was it. Or a djinn. I'm sorry, not a genie.
Benedict, you know who this is?
I haven't a clue who he is, but I can tell you, he stinks of the weave. The darkest of dark, too.
Why are you trying to conceal your name so much, sir? It's like you're dodging the question.
There it is. Couldn't find so many voices. No, I'm not concealing my name. I gave you my name already. I need not repeat myself, you know?
Listen, I'm gonna give you one more time to give me your motherfucking name, okay?
Look at the time. I have places to be. Thank you for it.
Good job, Val.
Man, I didn't even get to make a wish.
As I kick that shit right the fuck back open.
No,
The
He's, like,
sarcophagus
disappeared.
is already
Yeah.
open. The genie.
Yeah, he didn't go back in the sarcophagus. He disappeared. Like, he's gone. I didn't even get to ask about the Dark Weave. I've never heard of such intricacies.
I didn't even
I'm
get
sorry,
to ask
man.
about a wish.
Or the air elemental. I mean, it could have been done like that.
Yeah, but what makes you think he was really gonna do that if he was concealing his identity?
We didn't give him our names either.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
Vesper,
They're
did your buddy give you any kind of insight on him?
nope.
Okay.
Skeleton. Where's your
There-
cap? When is he coming?
You talk to me?
Where is your captain? You
Yo.
said that he would be coming.
You talk to me?
You talk to me.
why do you talk to me?
Your captain.
The captain.
The captain.
Ah, yes, the captain. He will be here. He will be here shortly.
When?
Damien, it's not worth it. Let's see if we can find a way out of here. Is there a back like a back exit that could be seen?
As far as the ruins go, you're inside a very tall, walled-in area. The only way in and out of the walls of the ruin seem to be where the skeleton is standing guard right now.
Nothing in there except the open sarcophagus with the mask and the
There
Jin is gone and
anything up with the Sphinx here?
Hey, Moon.
Yes.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're the only one small enough and light enough. Do you think you can climb these spider webs up the wall?
I can make you even smaller if you need to be.
Well, I can always try.
Maybe you can
you
get
wanna
up and
be-
over or something, you know?
Would that be acrobatics or athletics?
I cast enlarge reduce and I'll use reduce on Moon to make her even smaller.
Poor Moon. How small do you make her?
Moon, how small do you want to be? How much smaller do you want to be to climb these ropes with these or these webs? If you accept the spell, you don't have to. If you want to just say no, you can.
I don't know. Depends on how thick those webs look.
They're very thick. Almost like
Nice
vines.
Thick boys.
Then I don't.
Oh,
you
great.
don't even need to use it.
All right, no problem.
Is that acrobatics or?
I would just say that you're intrinsically able to climb it if you so choose.
I climb it. What am I doing?
Moon, as you get to the top of the wall, you peer over and you see a trench on the other side here behind the rubble of the wall. You see that it is lined and heavily covered in spider webs and whatnot. You see various cocoons of wrapped up dead bodies in the webbing on the other side of the wall.
Whoever made these webs are still alive. I shout to the bottom.
I don't like the sound of that.
So
I'm
this,
gonna jump off these immediately.
so you're telling that these are not cobwebs. This is someone home, yeah?
Yes. Bodies wrapped in a cocoon.
No, so why don't you climb that tree and see if we can?
Excuse
See the
me,
other side.
miss. Excuse me, miss.
As,
I look around.
as the skeleton like reaches out and taps Valmora on the arm.
No, Joe, you're muted.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh, you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to someone else.
No. The captain will see you all now.
Where's the captain?
He's up there.
As you look to the top of the ruins, you see this absolutely massive
Oh God.
forest tarantula begin to climb
told
down the ruins.
Could it be follow the butterflies?
Well, I told y'all that the captain never showed up. And y'all thought it was that little thing that was laying on the ground.
Is Nellis shaking his shotgun as he begins to raise it?
Well,
Now, Nellis. Now, let's see. Let's hear it out. We haven't been attacked yet.
I don't like this.
Well,
Anybody
I mean-
know what he's trying to say?
I mean, I do actually. I think Val also has speak with animals or something. Well, would it be more speak with animals or comprehend languages? Does that matter?
Well, is it a language or is it an animal?
We should be good to go.
I mean, it could be a language spoken by animals. But Val, do you have any input here?
Undo your hair before we put your back.
Yes. Hold on.
Oh no, and Val's seen it now, so she can turn into that thing.
Yeah. Listen, friend or foe turns into that thing. I'm out of here.
Johnny, I'm not sure if I can actually comprehend this thing. I mean, let's see.
Yes, with animals.
Valmora, of all people, should have speak with animals. Come on now.
It is
I
Druid.
mean, I do, but I don't.
Well, you've seen it now. Can't you just transform and talk in its native tongue?
I mean, sure. I have animal friendship.
Valmora, I am looking at your sheet and I don't see it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
How have you made it this far and not picked up the feat speak to animal? Or even the spell speak to animal?
What? I didn't know I could add a feat.
That's
Did she
so
create a
crazy.
potion with all the stuff she has, real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even get to wait. Can I add that as a feature?
I would have thought you already had. This is what I get for not checking before.
But it automatically adds the features for me, I think.
Valmora, with a quick whip of your purse, you whip up a potion of animal speak. Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, I can definitely speak with it.
Oh, cool. If you could translate for us, that would be swell.
All right. Well,
You come to the island.
we come to the island.
Why do you come for my treasure?
We don't come for your treasure. What is your treasure?
If it's gold, you plunder. Death you will find.
I'm just after an air elemental.
Elemental air, yes. Friend. Contact.
That we said Ariel. He said friend contact. Whatever that is. What do you mean, friend?
Air elemental is friend. Can't have. Treasure you seek.
It's a friend can't have treasure we seek. So you're saying the air elemental is. Man, here, y'all just drink the potion yourself.
Hello. Do you know anything of a gin?
Gin. Hard liquor. No like.
Yeah, me neither. Not a big fan.
Not that kind of gin.
A genie, perhaps. Maybe
Genie.
in the...
Wish granter. Trapped.
Yes.
I hate him here.
He's
Sits-
gone.
Blocks my nest.
Well, he's not here anymore.
Gold box. Tacky. Many years sit here. No like.
How have you been alive this long?
Do you want us to remove gold box?
Take with, yes, please. Leave not here. No like.
Perhaps we can make a bargain?
Perhaps bargain, yes.
We remove gold box and you introduce us to air elemental and let elemental choose?
Elemental friend. Can't bargain, friend. You take box, though.
Do you know where
Surely
we can
there's-
get air elemental?
Will not trade, friend. Do not ask. We'll
know where
protect,
another-
friend.
Do you know where another elemental, friend's friend?
No friend. Amelia.
What can you bargain for us to take box?
You take box.
Box fetch money. You like gold. Take gold.
We do not
Problem
want
is-
gold.
Dead people box don't fetch lots of money.
Dead people
nothing
box
inside.
gold. Gold fetch money.
How much gold?
Whatever gold
it's a-
fetch gold.
Will you just tell this thing? If it doesn't lead us to this air elemental, it is getting in our way.
Would you like to relay that yourself? Here.
Can we just meet
Why
your
don't you
friend
take
and that's
take
it?
away?
How about that? We take box, you introduce a friend, so he can be our friend. Deal?
Visit only, yes. No take friend.
Got that whiskey? And I'll wink.
Visit, yes. Yes, visit much. Come to nest.
Do you have
Moon, is
other
that okay
friends?
with you? Perhaps you understand the deal, right, whiskey?
Yeah, we gonna go
We're gonna go steal
kidnapping,
friends.
basically.
Moon, are you okay with this plan?
Get back
And-
inside the walls, you yahoos. You can't just walk through the walls.
I thought it was an open path.
No,
jumped
she
over.
she crawled up and over the thing and then back down and around.
I know. I turned into a spider myself.
Not yet, Val. You gotta meditate on that one.
Not yet. Not yet. I don't know why the fuck I moved way out there. The skeleton was obsessed with cats. I don't need none of that. Mm-mm.
You meet with Captain. Captain says to follow him. Go.
Which way?
Bark, bark,
Go,
bark.
go that way.
Is
That
everybody
way.
in agreement with the plan?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Hey, thank you for hospitality. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Is this a wall?
So there is a crack through there.
Okay, I'll slip
we
through the
can-
crack if I can, and with maybe like athletics or.
Well, he went up the other wall. Do you guys
Yeah,
wanna go
I
that
don't know
way?
about you, but my fat ass ain't making it through that one. I'm just gonna take this path that's nice, wide, and open.
Jolly,
Okay,
just so you
excuse me.
know, I
I
can
could reduce
definitely turn
everybody's
into a
size.
spider now.
You can definitely
Already.
meditate on that because I don't have the character sheet ready.
Dungeon Daddy says, Dungeon Daddy will get.
As you all are making your way along that line, there are several smaller spiders that begin to appear overhead in the canopies of the trees and begin to come down the path.
I don't like this.
I never liked spiders.
Why is it always gotta be
Um,
spiders?
Don't fucking touch him.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Ellis, just Ellis, get in front of me. Alright.
Jamie's like, I'm getting in front of him too.
Right?
As you
Hello.
guys have made your way down the path, you see a crack in the wall where the spider has climbed through several times before. As you begin to make your way through the cracks, you find yourself in a very vibrant and beautiful, like, forest area. Actually, I'm gonna just do that now.
Oh no. Well, I don't know if I see that right away or not, but oh no.
Well, what are we waiting for?
It's beautiful. I just lost by the colors and stuff.
Well, get on it.
I'll make a perception. Yeah, why not?
Whiskey. Don't be afraid.
How about a I'm blind. I don't see anything.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm taking back the color from the dull to the color. I can't see. The vibrant colors. I haven't seen colors of like this in years. My senses are dull. I'm dead.
Since they're dull, I'm dead.
Well, this is something.
Welcome to my nest.
Yes, you say.
Where's your
You-
friend?
You want to speak with friend, yes?
Yes, particularly that tiny little black cat.
Friend. Friendo. Friendo comes soon. You wait for Friendo, yes?
Yes.
Good.
I'm gonna do an insight on
I
that.
would love to make it quick. And I'll do a perception on the area.
What are you inciting, Vesper?
If best friendo is coming soon, or if he's just trying to get us in his nest.
With a 17 and your knowledge of arachnid biology, you can tell that the spider does not seem aggressive to you, nor does it seem deceptive. Damien, with a 19 on perception, and Valmora with an 18 in investigation. Damien, as you begin to look around the area, you see all of these incredible foliage. Nothing you have ever seen the likes of. You are deep inside of almost like a cave at this point. It looks like the only way in and out seemed to be the hole in the wall that you guys came in, and a small crack in the wall where the water is flowing to and from that's coming in here. Even the foliage and the water itself seems exotic and different compared to everything out in the tropics of the island. You do notice a almost memorial along the water, as roses seem to be growing in a circle around a dead body.
You see what I put in chat, George?
Yeah, I seen it.
I did a religion check just to see if I can identify anything about the dead.
With religion check, once again you find yourself looking at a grave of some sort. At least it seems that way, a memorial. A mask adorns the face of the long dead body, and a single gold amulet around her neck, and 2 rings, bracelets perhaps, that have fallen off her arms, lay near the ground. The roses that grow around this body are lush and huge. We're talking rose caps the size of the palm of your hand, almost the same size as your face.
There.
Would I know anything about the roses?
Do you have any kind of experience with the plant handling or something along that line?
Not in any of my backstory or anything.
Okay. Valmora being a druid and that of nature, Valmora, you would know that these are blood roses. And that blood roses only grow in remembrance for those slain in a way that was unnatural.
Moon, these are blood roses. I'm sorry, hold on.
Moon, these are blood roses that are only used for those who were slain in unnatural ways. You know, there's certain things that are called for nature, and this is not one of them.
I see.
So,
I
Wait.
said I see. I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought it went through.
we're just gonna hang out here with the spire and the big guy here and the roses and I'm not liking everything in here, you know?
Well, Whiskey needs to talk to this elemental.
Would the blood gem crystal have any reaction to these blood flowers?
No, blood crystals are kind of like a blood crystals are formed under extreme pressure where the rock physically bleeds. These blood roses are something of a the weave apologizing to the dead. They're they're not magical in their existence, but they are kind of like have you ever seen like a mushroom ring?
Yeah.
They're a natural occurrence, but they usually occur around a unnatural death in the Feywild.
Could I potentially investigate on finding how the unnatural death was caused?
Yes, you may. With a 14.
I'm going to throw a 4 on top of that.
With a 15. Vesper, as you begin to look at the body or what remains, you could see that the spine was unnaturally twisted to the point where it broke. You could see several vertebrae shattered, as in like a twisting motion.
Something corkscrewed this. Perhaps intense wind pressure, tornado, or somebody really big and strong just trying to juice it.
Whiskey, does that sound like something you need?
I want to check out that amulet.
Well, I would make sure we don't piss off the big old spider behind us before taking things.
All right.
Spider, who is this to you?
That is what remains of Friendo's friend.
But Friendo is elemental. This is not elemental.
Friendo brought female here long ago. Female. Friend of Friendo.
Did Friendo kill female?
Do not speak bad to Friendo. Friendo, nice to me.
Did Friendo save you from female?
No, female are no threat to me.
Could we look closer at items?
I see no reason as long as you no touch. I allowed female to rest in my lair. She always liked it near the water.
With that, I'm gonna go to the little water. And I'm gonna stick my chalice in the water and see if anything comes up.
As you stick your chalice into it, it magically transforms into very potent green tea.
Val, can I have one of those vials?
Absolutely. Here you go.
I'm gonna catch it and pour it into the vial and bottle it. You want me to just add it as potent green tea?
Yeah.
Okay. No effects as of now?
No effects as of now, yes.
Potent green tea.
As you were doing that, Vesper, the leaves and the trees of this tunnel begin to shake, kind of as the wind is blowing. And down from a crevice high up in the cave ceiling, you see the air elemental begin to descend into the depths below.
Oh, there's your friendo, I assume.
Friendo, These people talk to air. Yes, I bring them here to talk to air.
Whiskey? As I'm kind of gonna come down here and pick him up.
Just gonna pick up.
He's just gonna pick me up.
He's just gonna pick you up.
Oh no!
You desire to speak to the air. What business have you in this lair?
What
Whiskey?
business? Just wanted to know if you wanted to hang out with us for a little bit.
One does not simply hang out with the air. What is your business?
Whiskey, speak up.
All right, listen, if he's not going to tell you, I'm going to tell you. We have an airship, and we need 2 air elementals to make sure that it flies. We already have one, and he's trapped inside of this little crystal engine thing. And we need you to be trapped inside the other little crystal engine thing. That way we can fly our ship to and from and go sky raiding and exploring and all this other kind of stuff. So can we pretty please capture you like some sort of weird creature mon thing and bring you back to our construction site and put you in an airship? Does that about sum it up, Whiskey?
I mean, I wouldn't have used the words trapped, but yeah.
Okay, so ignore the word trapped and that's everything else, right? So you want to come hang
Potentially
out
you
in
could
our ship and power it
leave.
around?
Potentially, you could leave and help us in our adventures. Potentially.
Does this feline speak for the party?
Kinda. But, you know, we all have our own opinions every now and then.
So one of my brethren is already trapped in your contraption, and you seek to put me with him.
Not my contraption, but
Hey,
yes.
I wouldn't call him trapped.
Regardless, air elemental seized inside a machine is unnatural. We should be free as the air. You are no friend. You are no friend to me. You are no friend to Friendo the spider here. And you shall be eradicated as such.
But there's no way that you can conjure something up that we don't have to, like, per se, put something in something. Like, maybe we could just use, like, your air element. Can't you create something of infinite wind to help
You're
power
a
this
druid.
thing?
Can't you just create vines and pull your boat wherever it needs to be?
No, I
The
cannot.
sky?
You should harness the wind that was already given to you of old. Raise your sails and sail across the great oceans. But no, you seek to advance yourself beyond and into the sky, and you've done so by trapping my brethren in your contraptions. So no, I would not aid you.
He's just kind of hanging out.
I'm gonna give Whiskey a good old shove towards the elemental.
Hey, friendo, how about you help us out with your friendo?
Friendo say you're no friendo of his. You have lied to us as well. I grow weary of you.
We did not lie to you.
I could just kill you.
Nellis is prone to
You
lies.
lied
He
to-
just can never tell the truth.
Yeah, you lied to us. Mr. Air Elemental.
I am glad I no go away for this. This is too good. The spiders
lying
will
piece
eat
of
you.
shit.
The air element. Get the fuck back, bitch. I do not care what your connection to the weave is. You are going to trap an air elemental in a ship and make it as a soar across the skies.
Hey, Mr. Jin, we didn't finish our conversation.
Oh yeah, but
Mother. Ugh.
You know, that Jin really is a sly little twat.
Yes,
the
when he
next
sees
thing I
my power,
capture.
he'll come crawling back.
Well,
I did
Put
do
your
a
money
strength
where your
check to
mouth is.
throw whiskey towards the air elemental, by the way. It's a
With a 14.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
you want to do you want to do a saving throw to see if you
Yeah.
resist?
Do you want to resist being thrown at the air elemental?
I mean, is it gonna hurt?
I mean, it's an air elemental and it's already not happy with you.
Whiskey ball, go!
Hold on, wait.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
Is that on the save or is that on the throw?
That's on whiskey. That's for whenever whiskey tries to capture it.
It is a concentration spell.
All right, so I'm gonna pick whiskey up, and I'm getting ready to launch him towards the air elemental. What is that? A couple? Is that 10 feet? 15?
Yeah.
So whiskey doesn't seem to want to be saved from it. So here we go. Yeah.
Yeet. Whiskey, as you
Whiskey ball
begin
go.
Whiskey, as you begin to fly through the air towards the air elemental, what is it that you do?
What is it that I do?
Yeah, you're being you are currently yeeted through the air towards the air elemental.
Can I use the thing?
I mean, if you want to use the thing, I would say then now would be the time to use the thing.
Perfect time to use the thing. I want to use the flask.
Okay. Whiskey, as you're being yeeted through the air, you pull out of your pocket this like dark blue glass jar, and you just simply uncork it, and the magical gems that have been fastened to it begin to just absolutely inhale the air around it. As such, the air elemental begins to get pulled into your jar. However, it is going to fight you. This is going to trigger initiative as the air elemental is being quote unquote grappled by Whisker. You will have to, or Whiskey. So you will have to maintain that grip as your friends basically weaken the elemental to the point that you can pull it in. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So here we go. So roll for initiative in the spider's lair versus the air elemental.
Let's go.
How the hell do you fight an air elemental?
I know, this is going to be so fun. All right, here's Nellis's initiative. And that one. Oh, air elementals. Okay, low. We'll take a low, and then let's see where Friendo shows up on that list. This is fucking right in the middle. Okay, so this is perfect because Whisker is the last in the order. So it's gonna be Damien, Valmora, Moon, then Friendo the Spider, then Vesper and Nellis, then the Air Elemental, then Whisker. Okay.
Yep.
So Whisker Wrench, once again, you are in the middle of a grapple. So you will have to do strength saving throw to make sure that you continue to grapple the air elemental into your trap bottle. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go. Vesper, you're number one. Let's what are you gonna do?
That's Damien.
Or
You mean
Damien,
Damien?
sorry.
All right. Well, first we're gonna
And
use
then
that. So
and
I
then
could roll
slow
an advantage.
slow give us some battle music if you would.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm enjoying the moment. I just threw a whiskey ball go.
I use assassinate, so I get advantage.
A 25 will hit. For 28 radiant damage on Friendo the spider. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hang on. Don't touch anything. Apply the healing. I had everybody selected for the initiative roll when I applied damage, so there we go. And let me get Friendo the spider's health up, okay? Hello, Friendo. There we go.
Show me that health bar.
Hey, show us that health bar. Yeah.
Why is the health bar not showing up for...
Whatever, we can keep going.
That's the name. Giant wolf spider.
Okay, so I set it to never. And then I set it to always for everybody. It's still not showing up though.
That's okay. It tell us when it's dead.
Yeah. It's I don't know why it's not. Here, hover by anyone. Can you try to hover it now and see if it shows up? No?
It does not.
Why is it? I don't know why it's broken like that. I literally set always for everybody and I update. And it shows up on my master sheet, but it does not show up on this. Anyway, it's not legendary or anything like that, so just know that the health bar is broken for whatever reason. But
okay, and I will go again. Thank
a
God for
17 will not hit.
Okay, I will add a 4.
All right, so even a 1 will hit. So there you go. 18 is the
All
AC
right.
for Friendo.
18.
For another 31.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Oh, it popped up now?
Yep.
We
Okay.
see
Popped up.
it.
All right, cool.
It's delayed.
Just delayed. Weird. Okay. I
Alright.
applied damage to him and then it shows up. Weird. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Valmora, you're up.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, but I'm doing something. I'm gonna do poison spray at Friendo the spider.
Poison spray. Friendo the spider. Got it.
He needs a DC saving throw.
He does not save. It's a 3.
Yeah.
Watch out, Nellis.
I'm sorry.
I imagine Val is like shooting this over my head because she's taller than me.
Definitely. And then from there, I'm gonna move right there. And that is my turn.
Okay. Moon, you are up.
I'm gonna move closer to the spider. Hey, yo.
Oh, let's go.
Yo, let's go.
Nice.
Critical hit.
All right.
Let's go.
And that's going towards
The spider.
Friendo. Critical. Apply double damage. You're not going to throw a brute on that?
That won't kill him?
I'm just asking. Are you or no?
No. Because I have another knuckle.
That is DTD.
Let's go.
First kill of the new season.
Moon was like, I don't need a brutal
Moon
crit.
comes in from underneath it and takes her knuckles and just straight into its heart from its bottom.
just uppercut that spider.
Could have went along with us.
All right, Moon, you still have more your turn.
She turns and moves. And the other knuckle is gonna go to air.
With a 12. And a 12 will miss.
Okay. And again.
And an 18. An 18 will hit.
Ooh.
Oh.
For 12. As it only takes half damage from your punch.
Okay, okay. Other fist.
11 will miss.
I mean, that's her turn.
All right. Friendo the spider is dead. Vesper, you are up.
5,
Vesper,
10.
you
I
threw
am
me in
going.
this son of a bitch. You better shrink it.
I was just gonna make you big.
Or that works too.
So I will cast Enlarge on Whiskey.
Okay,
with
you're
my first action.
casting Enlarge on Whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Hoping that'll help him maintain this air elemental.
Should give him a boon large. The target doubles in size in all dimensions. Its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large, for example. If that's not enough, blah, 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 blah. Total spell and target also. Advantage on strength checks. So there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to need to hold on to him.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then as my extra attack, I am going to
I just wanted to move
swing
off top of this.
first with. I'm going to attempt, because I don't know, because it's an elemental, the spectral sword. So we don't have that actually listed as a weapon yet, so I can't roll.
So, your spectral sword is only good for things that have been possessed and or have dark energies. So
Then I will just use my Blade of Celestial Skies, versatile, because I don't have a second sword. 28.
28 will hit.
For 9 slashing.
And he will
Air,
take
so.
half.
Yeah. Bonus action. That's it.
Okay. Nellis's turn. I don't even know what Nellis would do here. Well, I'll go ahead and first of all, I'm going to expend 1 grit point to use my bullying shot. So, and then that gives me advantage on this. So,
I gotta shut that off.
okay. The only issue with this is that Moon and Vesper are in the spray. So, all right. Well, hopefully this is higher than your DC. Well, no, that's not gonna work because Moon's is 14, Vesper's is 18. The air
Why
elementals.
did he move where the spider was?
Oh yeah, you know, I could do that since the spider is gone. Yeah, I'll use Nellis's movement and then move the shotgun blast. Shotgun blast, kicking the ass. Let's see here. I need 20. I would assume. Hang on, I gotta see if whiskey is sitting on a. Yeah, whiskey is sitting on one there. Okay, so I'm just gonna move whiskey for a second. So if I move Nellis back, if I move Nellis here, hang on, give me the spider. He's dead and gone. If I move Nellis here, and then give 20, like that direction. There we go. Try to wing it. Okay. $22 will hit for 12 piercing, so it'll take half of that. Second attack, 24. Take half of that. And then Nellis will use his bonus action and throw his boot knife. So this thing's going to make a DC save, which it does not, and it's going to take half a 7. So there we go. That's Nellis's turn. So Air Elemental's turn.
Here we go.
So Air Elemental has multi-attack. So Moon, you are taking the first slam here.
Is it hindered by because of the?
Yes,
Pokeball thing?
it will be at disadvantage since it's being currently grappled.
Grappled.
Nice.
Damn.
It saved you from a crit. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're taking 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second attack. Oh, wait. Let me roll that again. So 14.
That hits.
Oh, still hits. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I am. My class, or my armor class is 14.
And 12. And
I gotta
that
get you some
will
armor.
end her turn. She's a monk, so she's
gotta
level
get some
10.
magical arms that give her, +2 without wearing armor or something.
So she should have an armored defense at that level. She does. No wielding, you're not wielding a shield. Your AC is 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your wisdom modifier. So her AC is 10 plus 6 plus, or sorry, 10 plus 2 plus 2. So yeah, it's 14. So it is calculating unarmored defense correctly. You have 13 intelligence though, so, and you have a very high charisma for a monk. Interesting.
I was hoping that my my robes would do. I just gotta find some robes that'll help out more.
We'll pick around on your character sheet at another time, because I'm pretty sure we can get you to almost 20 AC just by moving some stats around, Anyway, so that'll be it for the air elemental. So Whisker, you are up. You need to make a strength saving throw.
At advantage.
At advantage. And it has to be DC. AC is, well, you hit it. Okay. So 16.
I was
So,
about to say he gets +4.
and
Oh,
yeah,
well,
and
he gets a D4 roll.
and a
yeah.
D4 roll on top of that. But the AC for the first one is only 10. But he hit it with 16. So He was on it. He was ready to throw it, and he was like, "Here, take it."
Yep, pretty much.
Elemental, it's mine.
All right. So, at the beginning of combat again, the spiders that were in the tunnels have begun making their way in after hearing the combat. So all of these spiders are going to join the initiative now. Blue. Somebody rolled on that one. All right. So, Damien, you are first up.
Alright, with my first attack,
You're muted.
You're muted.
I am. With my first attack, I am going to use that. That's.
I don't necessarily like the car screeching on a nat 1, but
So nat 1.
So funny enough, even a nat 1 with all of your bonuses at 11, it still hits.
Okay. So so do I hit?
Technically you should fail because it was a nat 1, but your bonuses make you proficient enough to hit this creature at an 11.
So he just like trips while he does it.
So
We'll say half damage.
So you failed successfully?
He hits a branch, the branch falls, and it's.
I don't know. Yeah, like it's really weird because, like, yeah, you hit a nat 1, so you should fail, but at the same time you hit the attack, the AC. So, yeah, 12 piercing damage. So you kill the first spider. DTD right there.
Okay.
I'm at a loss there. I don't know how you killed it. You killed it on a fail. Congratulations.
Woo! And on my second attack, I'm gonna. Okay. I guess I'll do the same thing. At this one particular.
Okay, there you go. 24 definitely hits.
All right, cool. Yeah.
For 10. So that one is within 1 HP.
Okay.
And none of these have their bars showing up for whatever reason, so I am sorry.
And to end my turn, I'm just gonna take one more step towards Nellis. Gonna be like towards his back. That'll end my turn.
Valmora, you are up.
All right, hold on one second. Just need to measure something out real quick. All right, that's absolutely great. Cool. So I'm gonna cast Insect Plague at 5th level.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna place it right here and kill all of them.
That's if they don't make their DC save. So swarming
They
bite
take
can
half
look
damage,
the sphere corner of the spheres remain in the duration of the light scared area appears. Each creature in the area must make a saving throw. Creature take 4d10 piercing down. Oh shit, 4d10 at 5th level?
That's what it says.
God.
Or half damage
Damn.
on a successful save.
All right, well, here we go. Saving DC throws.
Fail, success.
Okay, so let me do this. So this spider here is dead. He failed. Well, actually, roll the damage, so I know. Okay, 28. Okay, yeah. This guy here, dead. Okay, so he failed. Hang on, come on. Why is it not deselecting? There it goes. Okay. So this guy here, he failed. This guy here, he failed. This guy here, he succeeded. So he takes half of this. Still dies. Okay. So yeah, all of these literally at 5th level, Locust Plague killed all of them in one go. GG's, Valmora. That was big brain play right there. Big brains. I like it. Even half damage was enough to kill him. So it didn't matter that they saved. So fucking A. Anything else, Val?
Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna use Healing Word as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it at 1st level on Moon.
All right.
How much healing does Moon get?
7.
Oh, thank you.
And that's it.
All right, Moon, you are up.
All right. Let's go again.
Punch in the air. 15 hits. 15 is the AC.
Why'd you have to say it like that, Charlie?
Punch in the air?
Just
What?
punch in air.
Just punch in air. I mean, what else is she doing? 12 misses.
You all right? Second attack.
Bro, that's her third, isn't
That's
it?
her third crit this game. Nah, that's the third.
I'll put my brute on top.
I'm putting a brute on top of that one. Okay.
That motherfucker dead.
So 62. It's a bludgeoning though, so it's half damage, so it takes 31. And then you put the brute on it again. That
We're not
is
trying to kill it though.
That is DTD. As you punch the air into submission.
It was a passive attack. so
I'm gonna I'm gonna say okay. So you
She took a deep breath and
She said this right hand is coming from God.
she just punched air into submission. For the sake of this, I'm gonna say he has 1 HP left because Moon knows that we're not trying to kill it. So like, she pulled that little bit that took that pinky of pressure off at that like pow. With that, the air elemental is unconscious on the ground.
No, it's not. It's in my flask.
You made me magical brass knuckles.
That was pretty good. How you hanging in there, Nellis?
That is the end of combat there. Wow. Valmora nukes all the spiders and then Moon just punched air into submission.
Vesper's just like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Just like, damn, I can't do that with my hands.
I will not concentrate on the spell, and Whiskey will go back to normal.
Whiskey, as you are standing there and shrinking back to your normal size, you find that the whoops.
Normal?
Oh God.
There you go. As you're shrinking back to normal size, the air elemental is being captured into your flask, and just as the last little bit of it goes in, the rubber, plastic, whatever, just right back on top, and you have an air elemental trapped inside of your vial.
I'm coming over here to put all the gold in my bag of holding before anyone else takes a look at it.
Yeah, of course. Luke,
Are you sure you want to be taking that gold there, girlfriend? Back up.
Shut your ass up. I'm tired of you.
Hey,
Wow.
thanks for taking care of my light work here. I appreciate it.
I am going to just.
I think I moved.
I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I don't want to start a fight without everybody being in agreement. I'm gonna have the ooze, the darkness, like on my fingertips, ready to throw at him, like in a like a spell preparation state, I guess.
Yes, put me on your fingertips. I like it.
Sus.
I'm gonna do a fondling motion.
That's pretty messed up. You there stroking your ooze there, buddy. Nevertheless, you've done wonderful. Now all of my gold can be returned to me. That annoying air elemental trapped me in my box for thousands upon thousands of years. So I appreciate you doing that light work.
No problem. What do you know
Should've
about
left her in
Dark
that
Weave? It's hearsay. We don't need the gold. We got what we came for, Val.
Still should have left his ass in that box.
But you
I'm
didn't.
You were
leaving.
in favor of opening it, Val.
I'm leaving it.
Maybe next
I'm
time
leaving.
you have to watch what you say carefully.
Yeah, I'll see you guys out here. But before I go, hey, Mr. Genie God, can I at least have a blood rose?
Go ahead. That bitch ain't no friend of mine.
Alright, I'll meet y'all out here.
Anyone else have questions before he disappears again? Because I have questions.
Every time you ask a question, he leaves.
I wasn't the one pressuring him for his name. I just have a question. Like,
But she ain't no friend of yours, huh?
anywho,
Yeah,
what do
she
you know
ain't no
about the
friend of
Dark
mine.
Weave?
What do I know about Darkweave? All I know is that Darkweave is bad shit, my dude.
Yes, that's what my friend says.
Yeah.
Like bad shit crazy or just bad shit?
Who, me? Aw, man, you get locked up in a box for that long and think you can keep everything straight. I just want to take my gold and I want to go the fuck home, okay? It's been a long time. I was freed a long time ago and I don't like being trapped again.
Well, I don't think that we want to trap you again.
Good,
Any of us,
good.
honestly.
Because I'd hate to sick my cool on you.
Can I ask you a few questions before you leave, perchance?
Well, you know, I got a train to catch, but yeah, you go right ahead. What you got?
Other than the Dark Weave, you've managed to trap yourself or be trapped for a millennia, basically. But how did you master time manipulation like that?
Well, you see, genies, we feed off of time manipulation. So we grant wishes, and then we eat your brain. That's how we live.
And you eat my brain. Anyway.
I'm sorry?
Well, you don't think we just sit down at the table with a pumpkin pie and have at it, do you? That magic's got to come from somewhere, and so we basically eat your soul. I hate to say it that way, but we eat your soul.
What,
You're
are you
not
saying
taking
it
my
like-
boots.
Are you saying it like limits our lifespan?
No, I'm saying like you end up dead.
Oh well, fuck you.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't like the gig neither. That's why I got freed. I got let go. I don't like it. I have other things do my dirty work now because I don't like killing. I'm kind of a pacifist. I don't like confrontation, you know? I just want to get my shit and get the fuck up out of here, okay?
You teach me anything about this dark weave? Benedict, show him what you could do or something.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, the darkness. Yeah, let me get my pudding monster form on here. Yeah.
God damn it.
Holy shit! That fucking shit lives inside of you. You fucked up, my dude. Letting some black ass pudding monster live inside you like that. That's gross. That's gross. You need a bath. Ugh. I don't even know how to respond to that. Listen here, Genie. I know the weave when I see it, and you are no saint. You are dark weaved made as well. And I have every intention of taking that from you. And he's gonna let me because he wants to become more powerful too. So you might as well just give it to him, all right? I don't like the sound of that. Call your pudding monster off. I don't like this. Okay? You take it back, put it back inside of you. I'm not giving you shit. Fair enough?
What? Why would you want it? What is it for?
Why does he want it so much? He won't even tell us his name.
You know what? You know what? Snap, snap, snap. All this gold just disappeared. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You all have a nice day. I'll see you around.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Of course. Well, he
Well, I'm
was
glad I
master
took
of
it.
time manipulation.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, shit. That didn't go very well.
Well, you didn't go. You just stood there and stared at him. You were lost in his eyes.
I
don't know what to
can't
tell
do
you.
shit. I'm a goddamn pudding monster, and that's a fucking genie, my dude.
Well, maybe if you didn't get all riled up, he would have stayed longer.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Get back
All right.
inside.
Well,
You're
why did he
gross. I'm
say
gonna
he would
take
see
that
us
sword
around?
out.
Is he gonna come back? Because if he comes back, that
As
sounds
I-
like a good idea.
As I kind of just unsheath my sword and
The light sword that.
You mind putting the light out, man? That shit fucking hurts. God damn.
yeah, get back inside. We don't want to see you anymore. Get inside. Disappear.
No. Hey, oh, excuse me, Moon.
Do yeah. And
That's always
do
a weird
acrobatics
feeling.
to try and get over, like jump over.
It's always a weird feeling.
I swear that noise is
Do you ever
Vespa,
have a creature crawl inside you?
Vespa, I don't want to know where that goes into you at because that doesn't feel pleasant. That's all I gotta say.
Does not feel pleasant at all. Let's go see with these roses. Thank you. What do we have here? Anything magical on this person?
So Whiskey with the nat 20 on investigation. As you look, Whiskey, you see 2 jeweled bracelets, a gold amulet, and a turquoise and gold cat mask on the dead body.
Okay. What's
Jake-
that necklace do?
What that necklace do? I don't know what that necklace do. Do you want to pick it up?
Is it gonna
You're the
piss off
tinkerer.
Moon?
It's a good question. This is a ritual type gravesite.
Yeah.
But then again,
Off
Val
that
already
dead
took a
body?
flower.
Yeah, off this body down here.
Let me do an investigation first, or should I do religion?
I I think there's been enough of that you would know that what you are looking at is nature's way of honoring the dead.
Are you trying to get us all cursed?
I just want the necklace, man.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that she ain't gonna be needing it anytime soon.
Can't you tinker with it and see if it's magic without like taking it off the corpse?
Yeah, don't you have like detect magic or something?
Or like tinkering abilities, Mr. Artifact guy?
Mr. Artifact guy. I do not have detect magic. But I can. Can use identify on it.
Yeah, you use identify, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Artificer identifying. Yeah, there you go. So, as you identify, you look at the amulet, and the amulet is that of a time spinner. So basically what the time spinner allows you to do is that for a short burst of moment, you can either speed up or slow down time. In a very small area around you, mind you. Like, it's very personable to just you.
Right.
So what do you think?
I think I want that necklace.
Moon?
Moon knows she can't stop him.
So Whiskey, what is that necklace worth possibly fracturing or damaging your friendship with Moon?
Why you gotta put me in a tight spot like this, huh?
I'll say this.
Season 2's all about growth, my dude. Show your true colors. Are you about
take
friends or are
that
you about
and you curse us? I'll shun you like I did Vesper.
Listen, I'm shunned already. I'm just gonna reach in and rip it off the body.
I'm shunned already, mine.
Jesus,
God damn.
Always has to touch things he doesn't want to or need to touch.
I'm manipulation, cousin. You heard him.
It's expected of Vesper.
Hello, Val.
So now I have the necklace of time manipulation.
Start shaking the vial again.
I'm assuming they're
Give it
doing
back or I
something in
won't
there.
quit.
Yes, I'm taking the things off that dead body in there.
Yeah, I'm not
Who's
interested in
we?
that.
I was talking about it. I wasn't about that life.
Moon is gonna kneel down and say a prayer.
Oh yeah, what's with this green tea? Should I drink it?
I mean,
Praying,
your
I'm
call.
gonna yeet right up here.
What do you think, Noah? I got this green tea. Do you want some?
Not my type, kid.
He didn't even identify the other jewelry that's here. He just got the necklace. This guy.
That's all I was interested in, and then you yeeted it. Just stole it right out from underneath me.
Snooze, you lose. I got nothing in terms of figuring out if this stuff's any good.
Can I build an infinite shaker machine and just put that
What's
vial
this?
in him?
No,
And
does
he
this
walks
mask
around with a
look
constant
familiar to
headache.
you? Like, it resembles your people.
and see. And
I,
might be able to tell you whether or not.
I know the mask. That body was Tabaxi once upon a time. That's all I can tell you. Or at least the mask belonged to him. When we get to the last stages of life like this, some of the older matriarchs, they would make a mask like that, and it was supposed to be a resemblance of their younger self. So, I think it's just ceremonial. That trinket, though, that time spinner, I bet she was spinning it like crazy when her back twisted like that.
Trying to prevent it.
Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna leave it be.
Right. I'm going to pay my respects before I head out, considering I just defiled it.
It's just a body, Vespa. Remember that. The spirit of who she was is long gone. And even the fey wildlife in here has paid its respect. I don't think she's gonna mind the Twister being gone.
The mask you said was specific to this body?
Yeah.
Or is it just ceremonial to Tabaxi in general?
It's ceremonial to Tabaxi. It's a death mask, is what it is.
I am also going to pick up the mask after saying my prayer.
Okay.
And I'll put that in my I'll put the
I'm
time
gonna
spinner.
attack this skeleton.
You're gonna attack the skeleton?
Yes.
All right.
Time spinner.
Here, I'll do a one-off initiative.
Time spinner and Tabaxi. I don't know how to spell it. Tabaxi. Tabaxi.
There you go.
Death mask. Ceremony. Can't spell, but whatever.
Okay. You go
So,
first.
29 on the attack.
That'll hit.
600.
600.
I am
as you attack the skeleton.
Oh, at advantage as well.
And then.
Do you have a second attack?
Yes, I do. I'm just gonna walk up to it and.
Schling. 19 will hit.
No,
just fuck the skeleton up for no reason.
Why the fuck not?
For 30 radiant, which radiant on undead does double damage. You just hit it for 60 damage. That's DTD.
Amy needs to get his rage out somehow.
As you hit it with just this massive strike of radiant damage, it just incinerates the bones, just powder on the ground.
And then I will defile the body by investigating it.
There is no body. It is simply ash on the ground now.
Beautiful.
Because your radiant, it vaporized the sword, it vaporized the bones, it vaporized everything.
I'm going to. I wonder if I could do this. I can't do that. I was going to try to pick up whiskey again and charge into battle. Whiskey, climb on my back.
I'll allow it.
For some reason, I can't pick you up. Charge! Fuck you, Skellymons. Roll that initiative, whiskey. Let's get it.
All right, Damien, you're up first.
All right, beautiful. Guy closest to us.
You're about to feel the surface of the sun. Oh!
Hello.
Unfortunately, unlike the spider, that is a fail. It does not hit. So, with that, as the sword comes down, the Skelly Man blocks it with his and grabs Whisker and throws him off of your shoulder, causing you both to go prone in the ground.
Okay. So I'll use half of my movement to stand up. And would helping Whiskey get up be an action?
Yes.
Then I will help Whiskey up. So these motherfuckers don't have advantage on him. That on my turn.
Okay. Skelly Man's turn. He takes his movement speed and he'll attack Whiskey with his short sword. For 7.
Yeah.
7 misses. So that'll end his turn. Whisker, you're up.
My turn?
Yeah. And you got 2 Skelly Mans right in front of you.
I don't understand how I'm always getting pulled into this.
It's all about growing, Whiskey.
I'm full grown.
I'm full grown. For 11. 11 misses. As you fire the pistol and the round just passes between his ribs like...
That'll do it. I don't have any bonus attacks, so that ends my turn.
He's coming at you again with your short sword.
I don't have any bonus attacks. I just have the 1 attack.
For 17. That'll hit. For 6 piercing damage as the Skellyman makes contact with Whisker. Vesper, you're up.
Okay. No, Damien.
Damien. Never mind.
It's usually Vesper doing this shit.
Yeah, like, you blame me.
This guy.
28 hit. For 26 of radiant damage. That's DTD.
Yep, just kind of chopping straight down. And the next guy getting the same treatment.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I don't know what we ever did to deserve this.
I didn't mean for you to get injured with this. I thought I was going to be able to handle
Why did you
them
drag
myself.
me with you?
Well, it is all about growing.
Now-
Internally and externally.
Nellis is literally standing on the sideline giggling that Whisker got poked with the sword and is now being coddled by Damien.
No, are you seriously okay? I mean, hold
Oh,
on.
no,
one
Nels
second.
is over there laughing, is he?
Oh, yeah.
1 second. Here you go.
He's laughing.
As I will, heal you for 5 HP.
You're going to heal for 5?
I'm gonna heal him for 5.
What are you going to heat on me?
Anything metal, your shotgun handle, your sword, like whatever.
It's
your
all
belt buckle.
It's on my belt buckle.
Your fucking belt buckle.
I'm gonna make your belt buckle hot. Well, Nellis will take his belt off and then he'll start chasing you with it. Go ahead. As he snaps it out at you.
Easy, Nellis. Easy, easy.
Hey, he's the one that put my belt buckle in the fireplace. Come on. I was just laughing. I was having a gas.
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't do shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Are we ready to go?
You got your air thing back, all right? You got your air tag, all right? We ready to go back home?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You riding a different boat with that cat.
You ride in the other boat. I'm ready to go.
Val, are you coming or not?
Got your air tag. That's right. When I get done with this one, it'll definitely be my ship.
Well, it sure as hell ain't gonna be the gale wind, that's for sure.
This could be a little buoy, that's for sure.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here. All right, Slow, play us some music for the life at the Duskholm camp.
Sadness and sorrow.
Sadness and sorrow.
Sadness and
because he wants to kill everybody.
Maybe I should just keep combat on.
It's been 6 months. We've established that we're at least friendly.
Yes, Vespa will control himself, won't you?
Me?
Who do you think I'm talking to? The air elemental?
What's your plans now, Whisker? I assume you're gonna run away right to the air factory?
Yes, sir. I've got to finish working on this ship.
All right, well, I'll go with you. Here, I'll help you push off. As Nellis and Whisker disappear down upriver into where the cave where the ship is being built and moored. As for the rest of you at camp, is there anything that you'd like to do?
I guess check in and see how Abby healed, I suppose.
I'm gonna head to the medic.
Oh, wait,
just
actually-
heal the rest of the way.
I'm gonna go down to what was her name? The lady that said come back. I think she was at this tent
Lilla.
down here. Yeah, she said come back because she wasn't aware that people would actually want to do stuff. Pretty sure that's what happened the last time. So go down over here.
Ashley,
Yes.
what is it that you need with Miss Fields?
I was just gonna heal the rest of the way.
All right. This is Miss Fields. I'll give you a little bandage, wrap up your wounds. There you go. Should be good as new.
Thank you very much.
Why is it not going up? There we go. There you go. And Vesper,
Indeed, sir.
what is it that you're after?
I don't remember what she sells here. I think it was like magic and stuff.
She is
and-
of the occult.
Yeah,
She's
but
spiritual and occult healing and that kind of stuff.
So the last I remember, I had spoken with her, and she wasn't really prepared to have like items or whatever.
That is correct.
So she was like, "Come back at a later time." So this is me now, 6 months later, asking if she's ready to have a conversation,
You
or
know-
perhaps.
She welcomes you back as she sees you approach on the sand. Her herself has just gotten back as well. She's been away from the camp as she got summoned away by Magnus to the Duskholm capital. As she sees you approach, you know, she's friendly and greets you and that kind of stuff. And she tells you that she has some things from Duskholm, if you would be interested in seeing them.
Sure.
So she pulls out 2 different manuscripts, both of them written in High Duskholm language. And she knows that you could read them.
Okay.
You know, she knows you can read them. And she says that one of them is a fake, but that she can't tell which one's a fake. But she brought them both back for you. And they are written in High Duskholm, and she believes are tomes of magical accomplishments that Duskholm has been able to do with all of their takeovers and things of that nature. But she believes one of them to be a fake because they both claim to be the same book, but they are definitely 2 different volumes, 2 different. So she wanted to give them to you.
I will accept and study them.
She only asks that if you can decipher which one is real, that you bring the real one back to her so that she too may also partake of the knowledge that's inside the books.
Of course. And then I want to ask her if she knows about this.
The Grimoire of Nocturnal Remedies, Secrets of Black Magic Healing. She is not familiar with the Grimoires of Nocturnal Remedies, as that is a series of books written by a gentleman, and she's not familiar with them. She knows that they were small publication, and they did deal with many of the occult around the Weaves, things like swamp hag magics and things of that nature. So she's not familiar with it, but she's not against it either.
Gotcha. Then I think I already showed her my cursed book. So, I'm going to show her the tea.
She thinks you made her tea and she drinks it immediately.
That I don't know what that does.
Well,
good luck.
She'll tell you that it was very delicious and that she very much appreciated it because she was parched.
Okay. And then just the bug, I guess, because I still don't know what to do with this thing.
She finds it fascinating, but she can tell you that there's not much magic to be done with bugs and amber.
Think it could be used for blacksmithing?
She would express that you could probably put it in some sort of jewelry, or maybe incorporate it into a sword of some sort as a kind of a talking point.
Okay. Well, if you find anything unusual, you know where to find me.
She will say the same to you.
As I'll do the gentleman's curtsy.
She's just gonna sit there in the sand as she sort of starts levitating again, and she just waves like a little toddler as you leave in that very overly friendly wave, like bye.
As she starts to get high from the green tea.
Yeah. Velmora.
Yes.
What is it that you'd like to do in town?
That Henry Steelbeam, I want to know what he is.
He is the would-be blacksmith of the town. He's kind of the handyman for me. Not that much smithing is going on here, but he's kind of the Mr. Fix-It around here.
So he doesn't have any swords?
He has swords, yes, but it's not like you're not gonna find anything spectacular with him, you know? He's basically smithing and fixing things for a civil war.
Okay. Who's this Leela person?
She is a person who is interested in the occults and religion, spiritual. She markets herself as a spiritual healer and dealer of the occult.
Okay. So there isn't anything that I want to do right now.
Okay. Adrian McMark, the guy up here to the next, he is the general store manager, manages all sorts of just your generic everyday supplies, that kind of stuff. And then Emily Fields is the kind of the camp medic. And then at the very top in the big tent is where Magnus stays. And it also is kind of like an impromptu kitchen in there as well.
Okay. No, I think there isn't anything I want to do right now.
All right. With nothing else going on in camp, we'll go to the airship workshop. And as Nellis and Whisker Wrench make their return to the airship workshop. All right. So you want to let me in on how this is going to work here?
Well, unlike the Gale Wind, where you had the engine and then I upgraded it, this one's going to run off of air elementals for propulsion. They'll give us our lift off on the ground and move us forward.
All right, that's all fine and dandy, but aren't you worried about if we get into any kind of altercation? What happens if this thing gets ruptured in midair?
There is a chance of that. Just like there's a chance of, I don't know, running it into a mountain.
Clara sees that you guys have returned, and she'll make her way down off of the scaffolding. As she comes over near you, Whisker, she kind of like grabs the back of your neck and kind of scratches just a little bit behind the ear. And she'll ask you, "Did you get what we needed, sweetheart?" And that kind of like, not being sweet on you, but like kind of like a southern sweetheart, you know?
Right. Yeah, sure did. I'm gonna toss the flask, or the flask scatter.
Wonderful. I'll get to work and getting this guy in just like we got the other one. You just let me know when you're ready. Do you really think this thing's gonna fly, kid?
I think it'll fly, Nellis. I think it will. I know it's not. I know it's not the Gale Wind, but it'll be a decent ship when we're done.
Well, me and the Gale Wind had a long run together, you know.
Maybe you and this ship will have a long run.
What the hell?
I don't know. This is much more your kind of thing, you know. You kind of kind of new model, old model, you see. So
There wouldn't be a new model without the old model.
yeah, that's fair, but I say that this is yours, you know. I had my time. Me and the Gale Wind, we had our time. This is something for you. You know, you do this right, and you get this ship from Duskholm, and she could be yours outright, you know? And then you could have this one. As long as I had the Gale Wind, you know? You know,
forget where you go, I go. If you don't want the ship, you don't want to go in the sky. You want to travel by boat. You want to travel by cart. Where you go, I go.
well, speaking about where I go, you go. I think we're going to have to go home. And by home, I think we're going to have to make our way to the guild. That's twofold, you know? I got a lot of notes and exploration I need to turn in before something.
You've got a lot that you need to turn in, and
You need to report back that you made it to where you are now, you know?
I need to report back that I found you. But as far as the rest of the guild, you said it, that's twofold. Do I really want to report back to a place that shunned me away for what I am?
Yeah, well. What I think you are is I think you're one hell of a smart kid, you know? You got a bright future about you. Whatever made you want to join the guild in the first place, you hang on to that, all right? Anyway. That's neither here nor there. That's not today's problem anyway. We gotta get this thing up in the air before we even think about going back to the guild. And besides that, I think the guild might be able to help us with our little Athea's Landing problem, you know? Maybe clear up some of our unintentional debt there, if you know what I mean.
It's always a possibility they might, or they might possibly leave it to us to clean up.
Well,
Nonetheless, we've got a big mess on our hands.
Well, we're gonna need the guild's backing if we're gonna go to war with Archibald anyway. They need to know the truth, you know? Or at least our side of it, you know?
We're gonna need a lot more than the guild.
No, that's
in
fair.
my opinion.
We got these Duskholm guys here, and they're talking about starting a revolution in their hometown. I never thought of myself as any kind of war fighter, you know?
I understand. I didn't think so either, but I didn't think I would have friends.
Well, you got me, bud. And you know what? Even though
I got more with, you know, Damien toting me, and
they're a good group of people. They really are. Cats like us are lucky to have people like them, you know? Even those cousins, they do some crazy shit. Moon's all about her dead worship, and Valmora, you know, she's got her head in the bushes, but all in all, when the chips are down, they're good people to have in your corner, you know?
as I'm finding out.
Anyway, about war fighting though, I've been thinking we should really make sure that this airship here has some teeth to it, you know? And then it makes me worried about the engines, you know, being so exposed, you know, but I'd hate to get up there in the clouds and have nothing, you know? Especially with the idea of Duskholm frigates and that massive airship that Archibald's got at his disposal, you know? I'd hate to come up to that unarmed.
Understandable. What kind of teeth, so to speak, do you think it should have?
Well, you've got an uncanny ability about weaponry about you, you know? I mean, I've seen you make the little flame turret and whatnot, and it follows you around, and you've got this bazooka thing that fires dragons, whatever. Maybe we can figure out something, you know, make like a lightning rail gun that fires lightning bolts out the front of the ship, you know, or like I don't know, like maybe like an ice cannon that chunks snow at people or something, like a snowball launcher, but more deadly, you know, or I don't know.
Poison?
I mean, what? I'm sorry, what?
Poison?
You know, I'm just thinking, you know, we gotta figure out some sort of armament for this ship, you know? It's not enough just to be an explorer ship, you know? Hell, even the old Galewind, she had a cannon on her by the end. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but either way. I don't know. Just give it some thought, okay?
We'll give it some thought.
I'd hate for you to lose your ship, you know, before the end. Nellis will kind of step past you, Whisker, as he kind of like pats you on your shoulder, and you got a lot of work to get to, kid. Now I'll leave you and Clara to get it done, all right? So what be it, hun? You ready to cram another air elemental into this thing? See if we can get it off the ground?
Ready when you are.
Well, let's get to work then. It's gonna be another long nighter.
That's fine. It's gonna be a couple of long nighters. Once we get this air elemental stored, we've got to figure out some weaponry.
Ooh. Putting some guns on the airship, are we?
My partner said something about wanting a lightning rail gun.
Ah, well, I think he has high expectations of your abilities there, friend.
I think between my abilities and what you can do, I think we should be able to manage.
Well, let's see what we can get done, shall we? With that,
Let's.
as you two start to get to work on the airship, preparing the bracings and whatnot, Ellis finds himself off in the corner, just in his own thought. The rest of the crew at the camp, talking with the locals and such. You're now one step closer to having your own ship and being back in the air. Pretty soon, Duskholm's gonna have need of you in this civil war. And you also have your own agendas to take care of. So each of you, take this time to rest up and think about what's most important to you in the coming journey. Because there will be plenty of time for that, as well as plenty of time to pay off your newfound debt or try to claim your rewards, so to speak. So that'll be the end of the session today. Is there anything anybody else would like to do before we close the book on episode 1?
No, sir. Great episode. Let's go.
We back. I wasn't sure we were going to be back. I'm so glad we were.
Everybody's up to their crazy shit.
Absolutely.
Typical.
Do you expect any less? I mean, come on.
No, not at all. Not at all. Especially since that crazy Jinn can just pop in at random places.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll figure out a way to trap him too.
Put him in a bottle. Put him in a bottle. Put him in a bottle.
We could slow him down. I got time manipulation now.
I'd be interested if, with that time manipulation, what Whisker could be able to produce in time.
Right?
Might be.
Itself?
What?
I wonder what Whiskey would be willing to. Maybe he gives me back the piece of me, and I give him the necklace. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like the fact I can shake it and give you a headache.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for episode 1. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I love your face, and we will be back next Sunday for episode 2 at a new time, same day. So we will be meeting at 4 Central, 5 Eastern for episode 2. So in the meantime, I love your face, and we'll see you next time here on the couch for some more D&D action. Y'all have a wonderful night.